I don't know. Hey guys, so I think we're on 2 different live streams, so I will get that figured out here in a second. But I want to do it over here on the one that's titled, the correct one that was supposed to be. And I also want to take that off. And why is... I don't understand why that's not the full screen, but... I'm trying to get back to comments, guys, because right now I can't see. Okay. I'm gonna attempt... to end. I'm afraid if I end the other stream, it's gonna... I'm still waiting to see if somebody can log in or join. I also am not even ready. I didn't have everything ready. I didn't have my full setup. Oops. Come on. Trying to figure out where there's freaking... Oh, I see. There we go. We'll get this in just 1 second. I don't want that one that says testing. Oh my gosh, we hit over 14.7 for the first time ever. Thank you guys so much. Next goal, 15K. I've never hit 15K. So we're gonna hopefully not screw up anything. Okay. Put it between the cheeks. Okay, can somebody join? I'll take you. Shit, I was gonna... Here. This is a special stream. I haven't turned on the phone line yet, but yeah, it should be the same link. You don't have to come on camera. If you want, I can make it so... Hold on. I can set it up so it doesn't put you guys... there. I set it up so it doesn't put you guys like on camera right away, just in case if you accidentally pop up on camera and don't want to be or whatever. So right now, only I can see you. Better sound. I don't know. You couldn't hear me? Wait, could you see me? Okay. Okay, it looks like we got Brandy. Are you there? Looks like I have Brandy. Let me see. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay. Brandy, are you there? I think yeah, I see Brandy. And let's see. Are you sure you want to unassign Brandy? Cancel. No, I don't want to do that. The source. There's JPG. Okay, 1 second. JPG, can you hear me? JPG. Oh, and I see her. I see you, but we can't hear you, JPG. Okay, I know what. I'm going to stop doing this clipping. I'm going to fix this. I know what this will be. Okay. I'll have to do this. Unlock. Have to do like that. And then we have to add another source. Or another collab cam. We'll make this one. So. Okay. Okay, Brandy, I think I hear you. I just heard somebody. Just heard somebody. Hello? I hear somebody.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Are you not going to turn your camera? Or who is this?
Can you hear me?
Yes, who is this?
I can't hear you. Okay.
You can't hear me.
Do you really want to see me right now?
No, you don't have to, but we need to yeah, the topic is going to be any topic, guys. Yeah, who is this? Or she can't hear. Settings. I don't. Yeah, I don't know why you can't hear. I don't know why she couldn't hear us. Can anybody? Can one of the other people join? Because we have JPG, Dani, Elle, And who was the third person? The jab. I think that's Brandy right now. Well, I only see Brandy. I don't see anybody else trying to join. Come on, let me see what you guys are saying here. Well, okay. I guess the best thing to do is we'll just have to do it like share the StreamYard link. Instead. Okay. So Dani and JPG and the third person. Sorry, I can't. I'm going to send you guys the StreamYard link right now. The jab, Dani, and Brent. I can't. No, that's not right. Okay. Just join on StreamYard. So Dani, Brandy, and JPG.
Yeah, I turned YouTube on from my TV to hear you.
Huh? Oh, well, join through StreamYard. I just sent you a new link. Now we see two. Okay. Hold on. Just in case she's not wanting.
Okay.
Wonder if there's a way I could change my camera to. I bet it could. Okay. We're gonna okay. We're gonna share the StreamYard link. I already shared it to everybody, so whenever you can join. Good. How are you, Lucky Lou? So, did everybody get the StreamYard link? Can one of you guys, can you guys join so we could get this show on the road? guys, come on. All right. And so the call-in number, I guess I could write, okay. Interact. I wonder if it'll let me type instead. Okay. I'll just write the number. It is 725 785 7. Ah, that's too freaking thick. Yeah, we're gonna take any questions, any you know, if you have advice, if you have whatever. Or I mean, if you need advice, or if you have a question, if you have a, you know, what would we do situation, or if you're in a, you know, relationship questions, we know it all. So I'm writing the phone number here so you guys could see it. Oh gosh, 2846. And I will open it up once I get some panelists up here. Where are my panelists? This isn't a good sign that I'm not seeing any of my panelists coming up. Ask JPG if her son's in the chat. You guys, we gotta get going. Get going. Get going. No, it's not the wrong number. I just haven't turned it on yet. It's on the it's still on do not disturb. At least it was. You see. Yeah, do not disturb is currently on until I get a panelist. Repost number in chat. Yeah. Actually, what I could do is just put a banner. I don't need to put that ugly. I just wanted to be able to write on this thing. I want to be able to use this thing and that StreamYard has, and so is there a way to? Okay. So I'm done drawing. So we'll put I'll just make a banner that says call for advice, answers, and and suggestions. They stay anonymous. No question turned away. Phone number. Seriously, is nobody gonna be the panelist? Do we have anybody that wants to be a panelist? Since it doesn't seem the others want to be. If you want to be a panelist, if you want to be a backup panelist, just email me. Please, YouTube Ziggy at outlook.com. So here, we're going to do this for a second. Is it free? Yes. Okay, so we got one person.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, so
you can hear me?
Yeah. Yep. So we got one panelist with us. Is this JPG?
It is.
Okay, Dani, where are you? Jab, where are you?
And my son is in the chat. Go to sleep, child.
I mean, you're really, really, really quiet for some reason, but
maybe because I have it through my AirPods. I wonder if I
hold on.
Don't do it through those.
Hold on,
Can you hear me?
No, hold on. No, I'll turn you up. Let me try to turn you up. Okay, let me hear you now.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I just had to turn you up. All right. Okay, so
sorry, I've never done this before, so I had no idea
no, you could
what I
still
was
use
doing.
You're fine. It was probably me. I am gonna take off the do not disturb, and we'll see if we get any questions. So feel free to call at any time if I can figure out how to get to the phone part. Okay, so I've only used Google Voice like once or twice, so I hope I got it working. Okay. And you wanted me to watch, duh. You're not quiet. You wanted me to watch. Huh? What are they talking about? What are you talking about, Ashman? That's so weird. JPG, your son is exposing you? Huh?
Yes, he's in the chat and he needs to go to sleep. He has school in the morning.
Oh, wow. So it's really your son?
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh. JPG Jr., you better go to... So we're still... Brandy, are you... So apparently, okay, oh my God. So a new Levid narrative. Just thought I'd give you a heads up. Apparently, you asked Levid to send unsolicited nudes. I hope you... Oh my God, he said, people that live in the past are not worth our time, nor do they. No, Ziggy asked me to do that. Oh my God, Levin, you please show proof of that. You would be the last person I would ever ask for nudes, dude. Like ever. Dream on.
Can you hear me, Zig?
On. Yes. I just was like, Levitt is going around saying that I asked him for nudes.
Oh my God.
Good one. Oh my gosh. So somebody try to call the number and tell me if it works. be the tester. Dang it. I
Look at my
spent all,
picture.
or actually, I can call it myself, really. Come to think about it. We could just like talk, like, you know, just we could all just chat and if we don't have calls or whatever, we could just talk about random things going on in the community, or you know, missing cases.
Well, you sound like you're in a much better mood.
Oh my God, today I had like the best day ever. It's so weird. I don't know how or why, but I really did have a really good day, and it's strange. I mean, considering the circumstances, you know, so I'm really happy that I'm, you know, taking this like not, you know, better than, oh, why is somebody calling my phone though?
Hello?
Hey.
I can't hear anything. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, somebody's calling my phone. Who is this?
Hope it ain't me.
Hello? Hello? Yes. Who is this? This is not LaToya. Hold on. Guys, I think the phone, did somebody just try to call? I think it's calling my, my regular phone. Let's see here. I have it to the web though. Should be going to the web. Oh, see there. Okay. Just the tip advice line. How may we help you? Hello.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can hear you guys now, so that's good.
Yeah, I think for some reason, I wish I could turn off so it's not going to my phone, but whatever. Just the tip advice line. How may we help you? Okay. Who has the background noise? We have some loud. Hold on. Let me put mute on the while you're talking. We'll all mute. Yeah, I don't know who that was. Okay, go ahead, caller. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so funky. Like, I mean, like he doesn't shower for several days.
I can't hear the caller at all.
I can't hear the caller either.
Hold on. Okay, they say they can't hear. Hold on. Maybe if I share it. I don't know. Okay, are you there, caller?
Testing.
Can you guys hear her?
Yes.
You can hear her now?
I think so.
Okay,
Hello?
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear.
Okay, so maybe somebody will know what funky spunk is.
Funky funk? Like his
Funk-
wiener?
Funk,
Like his wiener?
funky spunk.
Funky
What
spunk?
comes out of his what comes out of his wiener?
Oh, his his cum?
Funky cum.
His
Funky spunk.
Okay, I get
Yeah, it's funky.
it. Okay. Oh gosh, no. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
problem.
It's
What?
a real problem.
What's he eating? He needs to change his diet. That's my advice.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't
go
have
to the doctors.
his diet. What I've been doing is saying, well, look, if I have to taste that stuff, then you do too. So I've been telling him he has to put it in a glass, and he has to drink some first.
Oh, yuck.
And
So he's like the guinea pig.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Is
if
it
that's a
thick?
good idea or a bad idea.
Ew, thick. Ew. Ew. What do you say the consistency? Ew, gosh, never. Oh no. Ew, 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 ew.
Like
Okay.
cottage cheese?
So yeah, I have a funky spunk issue, and I just don't know what to do about it.
Trade them in.
Should I sneak some vitamins in his food or something?
Or antibiotics.
Huh? Some what?
Antibiotics.
Vitamins?
Antibiotics. Does he eat a lot of fish or I guess like supposedly what guys eat like affects their, seriously.
I think for females too.
Yeah, and women too. So if you eat a lot of sweet stuff, then supposedly you'll taste sweeter down there. I don't know.
Oh, sweet stuff like cinnamon rolls and that kind of thing.
Yeah, just
Okay, well, so I think I should just go find a new guy.
That's what I say. Trade them in.
Throw the whole man away.
Got a
yeah,
defective
I can't
one.
deal with that. I feel your pain though. That I've dealt with that before. Well, I mean, I've one time I knew it was really like that, and oh my god, dude, no, I couldn't. Mm-mm.
How long have you been together?
Okay, well, I appreciate the advice, and
Wait, the panelist has a question for you.
How long have you been with
Okay.
him? How long have you been with this guy?
Can you hear them?
no,
Oh no. She asked, "How long have you been with them?"
like 5 days.
Oh. Yeah, definitely throw him back.
Yeah.
I just met him last night.
Well, that's not 5 days. It's 24 hours.
I need to see
I
how.
I don't waste time,
Obviously.
Yeah, I hate wasting time. I hate
Yup.
wasting time.
How do you know if you want to continue spending time with him that way?
Well, he's funky down there. You know.
How long have I been with him? So, since it hasn't been that long, it's probably better just to move on.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess you can't hear the other people at all. Are the other ladies on the panel at all?
No.
Ah. I wonder
Someone
how
in the chat said, "Is it Ernie Shell?" That's
they
funny.
said they want to know if it's Ernie's shell.
Yeah.
He said that was his name. Who is that?
Oh, jeez.
I wonder how.
I don't know. I don't think it was Ernie Shell.
You don't think it was Ernie's shell?
No, I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Don't ask him.
Does he have like dark hair?
Yeah.
Kind of short, dark, any?
Yeah, he's like 5 foot nothing.
I was gonna say 3'2".
Does he wear cowboy boots?
Cowboy boots.
Yes.
I guess.
That's
He
probably
definitely
him.
wears cowboy boots
And a lot of bracelets.
They say
and a cowboy hat.
They were saying he wears a lot of bracelets.
Yes, it's him. Oh my gosh.
You didn't think that? Oh man, ew. Well, I mean, I hear
I should probably just move on to Benny.
Oh
no.
God, this is bad.
They just said
whatever you do, no Doug. Like,
they
trust
said whatever
me.
you do, no Doug.
No way.
Yeah, I need
That
to.
would be some serious funky spunk, I bet.
I
Okay,
mean, if
thank you
can
very
get it
much
to
for your
work.
time.
Hey, thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
Just a step. Okay, we gotta figure out this whole situation with, because that will, I'm sure after a while, get annoying. But feel free to call in to Just a Tip and ask for advice, or I don't know, if you want to tell a funny story, like, funny sex story. Those are always hilarious. Let's see. I'm looking here. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay.
What about those incoming call options? Would there be something in there?
It's like to turn it on, record call.
Oh. Okay, maybe not.
Record calls or switch phones during a call. Let's. Nah. I don't know if I'm not sure. I'm just curious how Dolly does it. I'm trying to think. So we would need maybe if I add a mic. If I go, I should have a mic over here. And yeah, I think, and that way when you guys talk, it will come through the mic instead of the mic I have set up right now. Do you guys hear me though right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go grab that. But if you see anybody wants to ask any questions in the chat too. Anybody remember Loveline with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla?
Yes, I remember Loveline.
Yeah.
Or Dr. Ruth.
Cat, I wish you guys, here in a second when I turn my camera on, you're gonna see this cat, like, holy, I mean, he is so needy. Did you guys, so I talked to the babysitter a little bit today about in the Quentin case. I asked her, they are draining the pool, and the grandma did barge in and all that stuff.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, did you see that she has a extensive criminal record as well, the babysitter?
No, I didn't see that. What, like, how when, and like what?
I guess it's like domestic violence related stuff. And my background's loud. It's probably my fish tank that you guys are hearing. I'm sorry. My house is just loud everywhere.
Okay.
Dolly was talking about it today, that she had a bunch of stuff on her record.
Is it Diana or is it the other babysitter that?
Well, at first I thought he was talking about the grandmother, and then he specifically said it was the babysitter as well.
Where did they get the babysitter from? Like, it's a friend of the family?
Yeah, friend of family type situation. I'm just grabbing this mic. I think possibly I might be able to help the situation when people call. But if once people start calling and stuff, it's going to be hilarious if we get anybody. If any of you guys, it's all anonymous. We don't have to know you are.
Ziggy, people in the chat are saying you should put with the banner that you should put adult
Yeah, I've been so
18
busy I
years
haven't
and
had a
older.
chance.
Yeah. Okay.
When after I get this set up, because
This is somebody.
It's ringing on my phone. I have to ask. Thank you for calling Just a Tip. How may we help you? How may we be of service?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Do you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yeah. I could hear.
Hello?
Do you guys hear me
I hear you.
Yes.
on the panel?
Ziggy.
I can hear you.
I don't hear you
I
guys.
hear everyone.
Can you hear me?
How about in the chat? Do you guys hear me? Because
Ziggy.
She can't hear you, Zig.
Can you hear me, Ziggy? Ziggy, this is LaToya. Have I gotten any phone calls?
Latoya, can you hear
do
me?
you guys in the chat hear me? I don't hear them at all.
I can hear them.
Oh no. We lost our caller.
Okay, wait.
Her number's right there if you want to call it back.
Figure.
Oh, she's still in line. That's the thing.
There we go.
Nope, not anymore.
There we go. Is the caller still there?
Nope, hung up.
Did they hear you?
No.
Dang it. All right. Caller, call back. I'm going to try to, wait, let me see. Is this the right? Hopefully this is the right. Okay. All right. We should be good to go, guys.
Miss LaToya, call back if you can.
What contacts?
Yeah, you got a whole list.
What do you mean?
There you go.
No, those are just, yeah, I mean, I guess I did have a couple people's numbers. She was pranking anyways. Okay. Okay, so what was people saying about about her having supposedly a background? I don't know. I haven't heard that, but I mean, I don't think the babysitter is even a consideration as far as suspects. Ziggy's calling for advice. No, it's just the tips. Just the tip. I like that.
Yeah, just the tip line. Like,
oh, speaking of, if you guys want to update on Ziggy's love life, because we know it's your guys' favorite. Since we don't have a caller right now, maybe me talking about relationships will get people. Oh, we got a call. We got a call. It's ringing on my phone, but not on the computer for some reason. Thank you for calling Just a Tip. How may we be of service?
Ziggy, this is LaToya. Can you hear me now?
Oh, great. I don't hear them either.
Well, actually, I'm just going to tell you, Ziggy.
I
was going to tell you.
Yeah, but I can't hear the caller.
I was going to tell you a couple of funny.
Can you guys?
I can hear the caller.
But
okay, maybe you guys can answer.
I just want you guys to know that the LaToya thing was a joke
On the
because
speaker
Ziggy
there.
said that somebody
Um,
called her phone and said it was they were looking for LaToya, and she said
You guys
LaToya
talk to him
isn't
because I can't
here.
hear it.
So
Oh, that's funny.
that was supposed to be funny, but nobody laughed. But I was going to tell you guys a couple of funny stories if you wanted me to.
Let's hear them.
Sure.
Anybody want to hear something? Okay. Well, I'm in my 60s, and I have a son that's like in government work, really. And one day I was driving to work, and it's like far away from my home, and I was going along, and I noticed that I was speeding a little bit, right? So all of a sudden I hear the sirens coming up behind me, and I'm like in the middle row of like 5 rows of cars. There's 5 lanes, and I'm in the middle, and I hear this siren coming up behind me, and I'm like, oh my God, he's after me. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And so instead of like, you know how sometimes your mind just doesn't register and you do something really stupid? Well,
in there.
I did something stupid. So instead of pulling over to the right like you're supposed to, I pulled over to the left. And I pulled over to a passing lane, and I could still hear the sirens coming. And then I pulled over right into the medium thing over on the left side. And the cop came up beside me, and his face was bright red, and he said, "What the hell are you doing?" And I said, "What do you mean? I pulled over." And he said, "Where did you get your license? You don't pull over to the left." And I said, "Oh my God, you look just like my son. Your face is bright red." His face gets bright red when he gets really mad too. "You really need to calm down. You're going to have a heart attack." And he's like, "What's wrong with you, lady? What's wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you?" And I said, calm down.
Did you end up getting a
You're
ticket?
going to have a heart attack. What'd you say?
Did you end up getting a ticket?
No, he wasn't even after me. He was after somebody else. And if I didn't have to go on this call, I'd haul you in. And he went racing off. So that was one funny story. What
Tell
was
us
the other one I had?
a funny sex story.
Oh, a funny sex story. God, I'm getting too old for that.
There's a best, though.
I
Well, then
almost
you can have
forget what
lots
it's
of stories.
like. Oh my God. I could tell you probably a million, but I just can't because
You don't have to tell a sex story.
well, really, I don't want to bring anybody down, so I wasn't going to say this, but I'm 65, and I finally found the love of my life after 2 marriages and many boyfriends throughout the
Third time's
years.
a charm.
And I was just so happy. And to tell the truth, you know, we never even had sex. It just wasn't part of our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Does
And
the
we
love of
both
your
were
life take
so
battery?
in love that it didn't matter. It was just like we used to tell each other funny stories. And he used to come down the stairs of my house when he'd visit and stuff, and he'd do like a strip tease, and he'd do this song like da 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 da.
Yeah,
And he'd
I
do this
know.
strip tease.
That's the best when you can find one that you could just be like really ridiculous with, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I never realized that all these years. I never realized that, but it just wasn't something that we ever got into. And the reason why I didn't want to bring anybody down was because he died. And he died, and now I'm kind of like lost. I don't know what to do with myself.
How long ago did he pass?
2 years ago, and I don't know if I'll ever get over it. But
yeah.
But anyway, I had another funny story. I don't want to bring anybody down. That's why I was going to tell you funny stories. But I can't think of what was the
But
other
it-
funny story.
But your story about
Well,
your husband could, help somebody else, what I mean? Even if it's,
yeah, but
depressing.
you guys have been talking sex, and you guys are having a lot of fun, and you don't want to hear about death.
Sex. Yeah. I mean, that's Dani's fault. She always talks about sex, like, constantly.
Whose fault?
Oh my
Dani.
God. Well, guess what? I can talk about the
Speaking right
death
now?
stuff with her too, because I've gone through the same
Ziggy,
thing.
I watched you
so-
last night.
Can she hear us?
I don't know if she can
And
hear you or not. Can you hear them?
Oh,
Go ahead.
I
Dani, say
I
something.
can only hear one person.
Dani,
What
say
if,
something.
what if you answered from your phone and then put it on speaker?
I don't hear anybody.
Oh, answer from my phone. Okay. Well, I'll do that from now on.
Yeah.
Okay.
could try that.
Sorry.
Well,
No, they
yeah,
were saying so you can only hear me, unfortunately.
yeah, and you're Ziggy, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
So
other
how can you blame other people for talking sex? How dare you?
I'm just kidding.
I like her.
I was laughing so hard last night. Oh my God, watching
Last
you.
night was fun. I mean, because it really helped me and cheered me up. And actually, I've had like the best day ever. I mean, definitely considering the circumstances. I mean, he hasn't talked to me today. So what I think is he's probably
Yeah.
mad about something I said last night, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, all
I
this
can't-
talk about everything that happened, I had so many thoughts and opinions about everything, but because I've been through a lot, and a lot of what you said sounded very familiar to me from past experiences. But I'll just say this, that, when it's right, it's right. And I know you think that he was right, but this, I got to be honest, this, I think you need to not listen to Mr. Cool
Psychics.
Mermaid.
Psychic.
Because honestly, I think that
Well,
she's influencing you too much.
I know. I know she is, but I seriously did have genuine feelings for him, though. I really, really.
Oh, I know you did, and he was like somebody you knew from high school.
Yeah.
Which the same thing for me. This was somebody that I knew from my childhood.
Yeah, and it's nostalgic,
so
right?
I get it.
So it's nostalgic, and it's kind of
Yeah.
cool, and it does it does bring you a little bit closer.
It's a special connection. It's a bond.
Yeah,
Something that you
we had a
share.
lot of fun, and so I don't regret it at all. I mean,
No.
we went to this haunted house, like, I don't know. I had tickets for October 2nd, so 8 days ago, with his parents, and it was like the best weekend I've ever. I mean, it was so much fun because I would have never gone to a haunted house ever. I mean, I would never, ever like. So I give them that.
So
because
see,
they would get me out
that's
and
a
doing
great.
stuff.
That's a great memory. You know what? The thing is that what you should be doing now is like, you need to just like, don't let him think that you're after him and all that kind of stuff.
No.
You do your thing. He does his thing. And if he really wants you, he's going to come back to you.
Right.
So
That's true.
just,
That's
if
true.
he really wants you, and you can't be the one that's after him, because honestly, guys like the chase just as much as girls like the
guys
chase.
do. You know what? He's like so. I don't know. I don't know. I think he liked it. He loved. I gave him a lot of attention. I treated him really good, and so of course I was just like kind of babying him. I babied him a lot. Yet he has, PTSD and stuff. And so I just like, I don't know. I kind of felt like I don't know. I liked helping. I'm a Pisces, so I genuinely like to help people. But, so I don't know. Like we had a good time and everything, but I'm like you said, I'm done. Like I want to now see if he really is, if what he says is really true. If it's true, then he will
Yeah, because
contact me.
you know,
I'm not gonna chase him.
right? No, don't do that, because actually that's very unattractive to men. I think. I
Yeah.
don't think they really like
Yeah,
that.
it seems
So
desperate. That's why I told that's why I
yeah,
told him, I said, I don't like being like the one that's like the more kind of less passive
the
or the more,
aggressor.
yeah, the more aggressive. I don't like that. I'm not used to that.
No.
Never been. I've always been the passive one in a relationship, and this time it was like switched, and it was okay. It's kind of cool sometimes. Like sometimes I like it, but other times, like I don't know. I don't, because it's just so different.
I think if you're in a relationship and further down the line, you can see that it's kind of both of you are giving each other that kind of love, not just one-sided. You know that the other person really loves you just as much as you love them. Then you can go back and forth and, take turns at catering to the other one or being the aggressor and stuff. And it's all in play and it's all in fun, and it makes the relationship all that much better. But I think that in the beginning, because you really are in the beginning with you were with Jason, I think that he needs to understand, oh, sorry, my mind just flipped over, because a lot of things that you were saying about him reminded me of myself in relationships.
Oh, really?
I was him. Yeah, I was him. And I think that, oh gosh, I'm telling you, when you get older, you can't remember things.
Oh, you see me like that all the time, really? If you watch my channel, I do it constantly.
Yeah, I'm always doing it. It gets worse.
You were just saying about like that Jason reminds you of yourself, like.
Yes, definitely.
And how he is in relationships and stuff. And then you were talking about Dani, what else was she talking? Okay,
what
Dani,
happens?
your job or whatever.
Yeah, I just have to remember the thing you were talking about him. There was something in particular that jumped out at me, and I was dying to call you and say something. Something you said about him. Oh my God. I know the whole story so good because I listen to you constantly.
Yeah, and I don't think that he likes so much that I've been so like but you know what? Like if he would use his words and tell me like things, then I wouldn't speak on it. All he has to do is freaking message me and say, "Can you please not speak on it?" Or "Can you please not speak on this certain thing or that certain thing?" But
right.
Until he freaking uses his big boy words and tells me, then I'm not going to, worry about it.
Well,
he needs to learn how to communicate.
One thing that's kind of like how he is and how I was I like my space, and I always have made that clear to guys in the past. And he seems like he likes his space. Yeah. So, like when you're saying that
I love my space, but like,
well, like me and this boyfriend that I was so in love with, we would see each other much less than what you saw Jason. But we liked it that way. We were happy.
What do you mean much less? Like we saw each other like once or twice a week.
I know. And me and him saw each other maybe once in 2 weeks.
See, I would be okay with that later on in the relationship.
Yeah.
I could be okay with that like later on in the relationship, but not at the beginning of a relationship. Because
it depends if you make that, like if you state it in the beginning exactly what you want. See, this is where I think it all went wrong.
I told him I was.
I know you did. Yeah, I know you did, and I think that was one thing right away. There was a problem because I think that you had a certain kind of thing in your mind how you wanted it to go, and he had a certain thing in his mind how he wanted it to go. And those two things didn't match. I don't think they match.
it went.
Did he
it
ever
was
say
like,
in the beginning that he wanted like to have a long-term relationship and he wanted to maybe get married someday soon or whatever?
no, we
Did
didn't
he
really
say
talk
anything?
about marriage because, you know, I have never been really, I don't want to talk about really like, I mean, we were very, 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 very like, I mean, over the top, OTT, over the top, like
Yeah.
just, I mean, very, very overly affectionate, like through, you know, just being, um, like, and we would just be silly and, you know, um, but we, he, we kind of would talk about that kind of stuff, but like, you know what, he would get really, he does kind of get kind of, scared a little bit. I think he won't admit it, but I think he does get a little bit like, you know.
Well, the thing too is that I mean, we're not going to even talk about your very short marriage, which wasn't really a marriage. But so in other words, you've never been married. He has, and he's been in a long-term marriage, right?
Yeah.
So for him, the thought of what you want is kind of scary to him, most likely. Maybe he doesn't want to jump right into a whole nother thing where he just got out of
I'm
the
not.
first thing.
Well, if he thinks that that's what I want, then he's like wrong, because, or that's definitely not what I am like totally relaxed on the whole marriage thing. I could take it or leave it, really.
Maybe you need to tell him that.
He knows that. He knows.
Take the pressure off.
He knows that.
Because my boyfriend, he wanted to get married. He had never been married, but I have been twice. So I was like, no, I'll never get married again. But he wanted it so badly.
No,
Now I kind of regret it, but
I have to be like, sure. Like, I want, if I ever get married, I want it to be special. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I don't want to get divorced. Like, I mean, I don't think anybody really
No, I don't blame you. No.
but,
Actually, that boyfriend that you were living with, Jim, was it? Was it Jim that you were living with?
Yeah. At one time,
name?
yeah.
Yeah, Jim. He was like being in a marriage because you were with him for so long.
9 years. And,
yeah,
you know,
that's like a marriage.
We're still friends and stuff. Like, he's really, you know, he started dating and stuff, and so that's kind of like helped him. But yeah, we're still friends, and he still sees my daughter and stuff.
Aitlin, yeah. Great, that's good.
Yeah. So, but I'm just really not wanting to be in a relationship myself. You know, like that was, I was willing to give that a chance just because it kind of just happened, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know when I hang up this phone, Ziggy, I'm going to have a million things I'm going to say to myself. Oh, I wish I said this. I wish I said that.
You could call back.
But,
you could call back.
Oh,
later.
okay.
I'm sure that,
because I don't want to take up the whole night. I feel like I'm taking up your time.
No,
so,
it's fine. We didn't have any calls, so I mean, you
know what? When I first called you, it didn't even go through. There was like a recording that came on. Yep. So there may be people trying to get through, and it's doing that to them. I don't know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me get on. Oh, maybe that was it.
So you don't think you're gonna ever date again?
I don't know. I kind of doubt it. I have pictures of him. Like right now, I'm sitting in my room and I'm just looking at his picture, and I just miss him so much. I just can't imagine being with anyone else. So I don't know.
Right. You would have to.
I don't
maybe
know.
You can find.
That's a question. That's a question I have for you girls. Is like, yeah, I forgot the question.
I wish she could hear me because I've gone through the same thing.
She said one of the girls on the panel said that she wishes you could hear her because she's been through the same thing.
Oh, really? I wish I could hear her too.
Yeah. But yeah, if you wanted to call, if you call back, I could put you on speakerphone on my phone, and we could if you want to. I can instead
Okay.
use my phone and put you on speakerphone, and then we could all hear each other instead.
Okay, that sounds good, and I will go
Wait,
by
hold
the
on,
name
let me see
Latoya
if I
since
can do
my
it.
joke didn't work.
Maybe you don't have
I'll
to hang
keep
up.
it.
Maybe there's a way to or no, yeah, just if you or here.
Well, let's give other people a chance to call because you may have a lot of calls you don't know about, and then I can always call back if I see
Okay.
nothing's happening. I'll call back and bug you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Ziggy. And I wanted to tell you that I absolutely love your shows. And every night you put me to sleep. And that's not an insult. That's a compliment. I love hearing your voice.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
I think you're a sweetheart.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Yay.
Okay. You have a great night. If it gets real busy and I don't call back, just remember, I watch you on the TV, not on my computer. So I can't do a lot of things that you can do if you're on the computer, but I want you to know that there's probably a lot of people like me that watch you on TV and not on their computers. So you don't always hear from them, but you have a lot of people out there, I'm sure, that love you like I do.
No, thank you so much.
Okay.
That's really
all right. You have a great night, Ziggy, and thank you for taking my call.
I'm jealous now.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, let's see here. She was really sweet. I'm trying to make this sources. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see my actually I know what. So call in if you have any questions for I wanted to talk to her though about what she was talking about and how she could about dating again. I think that possibly maybe she could find somebody who's kind of like in her same situation who understands,
I would just give her the advice not to look for somebody who's like him, because then she'll get into a situation where she finds qualities about a person that remind her of him, and that person might not be like a good person for her. Because that's how I felt with Doug. Like when I dated him, he was the first person that I really dated after my boyfriend had passed away. And I was like, oh, they have kind of the same sense of humor and stuff. And like that didn't turn out well at all, and now like my boyfriend is totally different. And that's actually what I love about him, So she should look for something totally new instead of trying to replace what she had, That would be my best advice.
Yeah.
She's not going to find somebody to take his place. So
Exactly.
she's got to keep an open mind, because she'll go through a million people. She'll throw away a million great people because they don't add up to the one she lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I felt like that if she found, I don't know, I'm sure that there's probably, it'd probably be easy to find people that are dealing with similar situation, but, because, I mean, you would think that there's, like my grandfather, he got remarried, after married to my grandmother after being married to my grandmother for 60 years, he got remarried like I don't know, it was within a couple years after my grandmother's passing, so that was really, really strange. And
see, marriage is a one-time thing for me. I dated my husband for 15 years before I got married.
yeah, I mean, like that's probably something I would do. That sounds like exactly like something I would do. I'm trying to make this my webcam like bigger so it's not like
Let me see how is. I guess it's not too bad. All right. So yeah, I'll just do what Dani said and just answer with on my phone if people call. Why won't this freaking thing move? Having issues. It's bothering me. I don't like how it's all like up in the top left. I'm trying to get it like more centered, but and it was not moving. You okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna get back. All right, let's see. Yeah, so, yeah, Quinny, don't be scared. Don't be scared. We have all kinds of great advice. And we are waiting to help you out. So give us a call. We are experts. We are a jack of all trades, master of none. Actually, one of our panelists is a counselor. You're thinking of calling in? Yeah, and it can be any type of question. It doesn't have to be like something, it can be serious. It doesn't have to be something funny. 18 and older. Yeah, you have to be 18 and over. You guys should see. I have to I have so much freaking junk everywhere. It's unreal. I have to do like, I cannot go to bed right away after I get done with this. Oh my gosh.
I know I hate going to bed when I have things to do. Like, I like to have the house totally clean and everything before I actually lay down to go to sleep.
Yeah. I know. I hate it because at night, like that's when I like right before I go to bed is when I feel the like best. And I'm like, I don't want to.
Me too. That's when I have the most energy. I know. It's like too bad that like nothing's open right now.
We got a call.
Hey, caller.
Thank you. I know. Oh shit.
Like nothing's open right now. We got a call.
Oh shit. Caller, can you? Okay. Hey, thank you for calling. Just the tip. How may we help you?
Well, so I can get advice on anything, right?
Yes, anything.
Okay. Well, so I used to be really smart, and I was stressed and having issues with like bipolar.
Mm-hmm.
And my doctor put me on a medication called Latuda.
Okay.
Well, I'm taking cybersecurity courses right now, and I'm struggling. I've never had to struggle academically before. It's really difficult. And I've looked over my symptoms, and it looks like I have all the symptoms of ADHD.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
I talked to a doctor, and they said, well, we can get you evaluated. And it looks like it's probably traumatic brain injury, possibly from the drugs, from the Latuda that I was prescribed, and possibly from a car accident. But in any case, it's very frustrating when you've always been, learning is like that's
easy.
your thing, and then all of a sudden you feel like an idiot.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Can't remember stuff.
Yep.
And so I'm like, stimulant medication would probably help, but I can't even get any. So I need advice.
Have you tried I don't know. Do you do THC? That might, I don't know. That might make you feel more like spacey, I guess, because it does. But
right, yeah, no, I mean, I used to do it a lot as a teenager. I smoked, and I've tried edibles and stuff like that, but it makes me kind of paranoid. Like I've been diagnosed bipolar, and they say it's not necessarily the best thing for some people. And I think I'm just one of those people that doesn't respond super well to it.
Man,
unfortunately.
I know exactly what you're going through, because I felt like that. Prozac made me feel, because I was taking college classes for up until like March of this year. And I'm like only 20 some credits away from my bachelor's in business. I got my associates in business, but anyways, it got ridiculous. I felt so stupid. I couldn't focus. You know,
Right. What do you do with that? Well, I read through my material, and there's so many acronyms and just really abstract information as far as like Cisco networking and things like that, the machinery, and just how everything works with packets, electronic packets and stuff. It's hard. It's really hard for me, and I'm not kidding. More than half of my fellow students are on ADHD meds. Right?
Yeah.
And they're just so much faster than I am. I'm just so slow now. It's very, very frustrating, and I feel like I'm wasting what was a good brain. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I bet though. I think you can. I think it can get better. Are you on any medication right now?
I'm still on the Latuda. I cut my dose by half. I talked to my doctor, and I said, I think this stuff's making me stupid. And I cut my dose in half, thinking about getting off entirely. And I'm supposed to see him in a couple of weeks, and he said, we'll know by Zoom, if we're going in the right direction. But it's just very frustrating. There's medication that would probably help me, and I can't even get
Wellbutrin.
legally.
I think Wellbutrin.
I'm on Wellbutrin.
Oh, you're already on that?
For depression, for I think I've been on it for
because that's what
years.
I took. That's what I started taking for kind of some of the same, side effects that you're describing.
Right. And it helps me.
Yeah, and it did help me, but it made me really jittery too at first.
I take this stuff. It's called SF-180.
Do you hear
and
that?
It's for brain memory. It's supposed to like maximize your memory, your brain skills, all kinds of stuff, and you can really tell.
I'm thinking about asking the doctor to up my dose on the Wellbutrin, because I need something. Things aren't clicking, and
yeah, you need. I know it's from your. I know it's from. You said Latuda? Is that oh, what kind of antidepressant?
It's for bipolar. But
no.
Apparently,
is it SSRI?
It is not. It's what they consider an atypical antipsychotic, and I was very reluctant to take it. But at first, it seemed to help. But when I started having, taking classes again, it really did. It mellowed me out emotion-wise. I'm way more stable, but at the cost of losing.
Right. I know exactly. I know exactly what you feel like. I deal with the same thing with my antidepressant, and it's frustrating. I notice it where, first of all, my memory, and like I feel really stupid because I'll forget things so easily, and it can be embarrassing because on here sometimes, because I'll be talking about something and just like totally
and you've got an audience.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I started taking this. Like, my husband thought I was going through early stages of dementia. I'm 40.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I know that's not it. So.
It makes you feel crazy. It makes you feel incompetent. Like, it makes you feel crazy.
Seriously, it really makes me feel stupid. Can't focus, can't concentrate, keep forgetting things. Can't synthesize information as well as I used to.
Yeah. That's why I started taking these pills, and they're over the counter, but they are like FDA approved, and it's like GABA something is the main ingredient.
No.
No.
Oh, like GABA.
Yeah, GABA.
Right. It's supposed to potentiate your neurotransmitters or something.
Yeah, and it's supposed to increase brain memory, brain function. And it comes comes with 3 sets: a brain pill, a sleeping pill, and it's brain, sleep, and I don't remember what the other one is. I only take the brain and sleep ones.
But it has helped you?
Yes. I mean, it helps tremendously. I could see a big difference. Like, I was crying. I thought I was going nuts because of not remember. I would have something in my hand, and then 3 minutes later, I'm like, where did I put that? What?
Yeah.
See, thank God for that's the thing about the Latuda is I feel very stable now. I feel emotionally really
right.
I'm good. I'm in a good place, and I don't want to give that up.
Right.
But I can't stand being stupid.
I know.
So,
I understand. I feel the same. I get it because it does the same thing to me, and I do. Do you feel like you're kind of like a zombie? Is it like the zombie feeling, kind of just like cloudy feeling?
I mean, I don't feel quite myself. You know,
I feel cloudy.
I'm not as impulsive as I used to be. So, I mean, I definitely feel different. If it wasn't for losing cognitive skills, I would stay on this stuff probably forever. But it's been proven that these drugs can cause brain damage, and it seems, like that's what's going on.
Yeah.
So, it's like I have a choice. I can be emotionally stable and lose my cognitive ability, and that's a hell of a choice.
I think that I notice though when I as long as I stay with it and don't let my brain don't let myself get lazy with it. The more I'm exercising my brain, I feel like the better. It does seem to help a little bit as long as I don't because I can get really, but it sounds like to me that you should be, it sounds like to me you're always like studying or so.
Oh my God, way too much studying. And now that I've halved my dose, I want to sleep 10 plus hours a day.
Yep.
And I don't have time. I mean, I need to be studying.
Yeah. It's the antidepressant.
I'm sitting there trying to, and I'm multitasking. I should have been but I wanted to hear your call-in show. I really did.
No, now I feel bad. It's my fault.
No, not at all. No, that's just, I don't know, bad decision on my part, but maybe I've gotten some good advice to try to GABA,
Yeah, that I would try I'm kind of interested in what the jab said too. Okay. What was that again? Jab? That you said SF.
It's called SF 180.
Okay. SF 180. All right. Because I have that cloudy feeling. I have that feeling a lot, and I've actually been in tears because I'm like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? I used to be so smart. What happened?
Yeah, right? I know. It's like, wait a minute, God, this is the only thing you gave me. Come on. You can't take it away.
It's got a lot of vitamins in it. And like I said, it has the GABA, and it has giga galoba, all kinds of good stuff.
SF 180.
Yep. S is in like
However,
Sam,
we should
F is
always
in
talk
Frank.
to our medical provider
Oh, yeah,
before
absolutely.
starting any new regimens. Just
Oh
saying.
yeah. Consult with your doctor.
Disclaimer. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. That's true. That's true. We're not professionals.
Yeah. It's
Even though we
mainly
are-
vitamins. It's mainly a bunch of vitamins, but still, I would, if you have a chemical imbalance or anything, I would definitely talk to your doctor.
Well, apparently I do. Yeah. Apparently I do.
But brain
Well, I
fog
won't
is
take up any more-
definitely I
don't want to take up. This is probably relatively boring compared to like, was it the lady talking about her boyfriend's funky spot? This isn't up to that level.
No,
But,
I'm glad that you had a legitimate question. I was like, oh.
Well, you're a smart lady, you know.
Aw.
Despite what you say, and
Sometimes I feel smart. Sometimes I feel like you say, like I can snap out of it sometimes, but I do get like that where I feel like what you were describing, for sure. I do think it's an antidepressant thing because that's what we have. I'm taking that, and then you're taking that, and just seems to be the common denominator.
I know something's got to help. I'm not ready to just give up, you know. So.
Well, Butrin really helped. Well, Butrin really helped me as far as like some of the side effects of the Prozac.
Right, it did for a while, you know. But like I said, I've been taking it about 15 years now.
Oh wow.
Well, Butrin, yeah. But when I've gone off it, I definitely start feeling the depression coming on again. Like seriously.
Yeah, I think it does help.
Anyway.
Yeah, I do believe it, and I didn't think it did help like so much with the depression aspect. I thought it just kind of helped with some of the side effects I was experiencing, but later on I started noticing like I do feel like it does help a little bit. Gives you a little bit of a boost. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, that's what I seem to need. You know, sleeping more than 10 hours a day, and
I know. Yep.
It like when I looked down at my symptoms, it just looked a lot like ADHD and or a traumatic brain injury.
Yeah, I know. That's what I know. That's why people ask me all the time if I'm ADHD, and so because I don't ever remember being like this. So like in high school and stuff, like having this. So maybe it's like you say, it's probably not ADHD. Really, it's probably side effects of the antidepressant. Must be a common thing.
Maybe.
And
I'm hoping I can find out. Yeah.
It's like, well, it's kind of crazy to have to take, you get on one medication to take care of one thing, and then you have to get on another medication to take care of the side effects of that medication. Then you have to get on some, like it's like how many things am I going to have to take? I don't want to have to take any of this stuff. Really.
I know. Just want to wake up every day and be normal and
yeah. I mean, I have stopped it before. I mean, I do think it's like I will get to the point, and I have stopped it, but man, like I think like what you're saying, the long-term effects, I worry about it for sure.
Right, definitely. I'm hoping I can gain back what I've lost.
I mean, they make a lot of money pharmaceutical companies make a lot of money on these medications, and who knows if we're told all the true stuff, the truth about this,
right?
So you guys hope. I don't know. I mean, it helps me. I do notice it helping me and stuff, but like at the same time, I do notice side effects that, like you were saying, like the neurological things, like I feel just like a brain fog and just kind of not like, I just don't seem to be at 100%, I guess. It's the way it's.
Yeah, I'm like at 50% and I can manage the basic daily stuff. But when I have to function at a higher cognitive level, actually synthesize new information and retain it and focus, it's a bit much.
Yeah, sometimes. Is this all the time for you, or is this like Just most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what I don't know. I see that's the thing. I don't notice until I'm trying to study.
Oh, I wonder if it's anxiety.
You know.
I wonder too. It could. I don't know. I didn't realize too. Let's see what people are saying. I didn't realize how much anxiety affects me until recently too. But I think it could be another thing that's kind of like a side effect of the medication.
Right.
I'm reading people's comments here to see.
Well, I'm going to get off here and actually try to finish my studying.
Oh, thank you for calling in.
Oh, thank you for taking my call.
Yeah, of course.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was a nice lady. My brain used to feel like a messy library till my doctor did not put me on the right ADHD medicine. Yeah, and it makes it, well, actually I shouldn't have actually THC actually is not the right one to. That's actually the one you definitely don't want to take that if you're having brain fog issues, because it actually exacerbates it, or whatever the word is,
Exasperate.
Yeah, it makes it worse. It does, and I know it, but I love THC.
If I smoke, I hide from myself. Like, I am not a good smoker. I think people can feel my thoughts, my heart beating.
Oh yes, I used to get like that. I used to hate weed, but it's like one of those things that for some reason, like the more and more I smoked it, the more I liked it. It's strange. I used to feel it'd give me really bad anxiety, and it would make it so I could hear my heartbeat and all that, and it would just be, did not like it. So, yeah, it was a sweet caller for sure. But yeah, I just started liking THC probably. Well, I used to like it on top of. Well, oh, we got a caller. They saved by the ring. Here we go. Thank you for calling Just a Tip. How may we help you?
Hi, panel.
Hi.
I was hoping you could help me with a delicate situation.
Okay.
I have a friend that I'm very fond of, and his company that I used to enjoy many times per week. This friend, I'm trying to be quiet. Okay. This friend seems to find themselves in a quandary or looking for advice, and they will reach out. They will reach out to others for help all the time. Unfortunately, it seems that the thoughtful, well-meaning advice of people who have only their best interests at heart is ignored. Obviously, I understand that there is right and choice. There's no obligation to follow advice you ask for. But I'm starting to resent the time and concern that we spend discussing things that will not be listened to or pursued. What is the kindest way, do you guys think, tell my friend, although I want nothing but the best for them, I'm no longer willing to waste my time offering advice that falls on deaf ears. So please don't ask me.
Can you guys hear that? I couldn't hear. I was trying to pay attention to. Okay, so you have the kindest way to tell your friend that it's for.
Doesn't take my advice at all. It seems like anybody that cares about her and tries to tell her things, she just doesn't listen.
Yeah. So
she's saying that she takes other people's advice, but won't take her advice.
Did you hear the panelist?
Yeah, I do notice she does take some people's advice, I guess, but I don't think those are the best ones to get advice from.
Yeah. So now people are like, can she start over? No, I don't know why we can't hear you that well, but let me see. Yes, there is. Dani.
Yeah.
See, Dani, Jab,
Jab, are you there? And
Yeah.
I don't know where
I'm here.
JPG is. JPG, are you there? Or Jess, I guess. I don't know. She has
Can
a
I all hear me?
huh? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I know. Wait, JPG maybe didn't figure out how to unmute or something. Oh, are you there? Oh wait, hold on. I see her. She's trying to add. Okay. Are you there, Jess? Jess. Well, we did hear her for a second.
Muted?
Huh?
Is she muted?
No, she's unmuted now. Okay, so okay. So, can you
Okay, so
explain?
I have this friend, and I'm getting tired of hanging around because she's constantly getting herself into situations and needing advice, but she doesn't take the advice that I give her ever.
Oh, she doesn't take the advice that you. Oh.
Yeah.
But she's always. I know that can get frustrating when you have a friend that's like always coming to you about.
Yeah, and you see her taking advice from other people that don't always give her the best advice.
Yeah.
That's when you sit her down and you have a talk. You say, when the next time she asks you for advice, say why. You don't listen to anything I say. You know, I had a friend for 20 years that was like that. I would give her advice, and then she would argue with me. I was like, then why did you ask me?
Yeah, that's the worst. I also hate when people give me advice when I'm not asking, when I just want them to listen. So, you know.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I hate that too because I don't like, sometimes I don't want to hear it because I already know what I need to do, and I just sometimes, yeah.
But you still, even when you know you know what you need to do you still ask people?
I don't know. Do you guys?
They probably know what they need to do, but just that's a way of letting somebody know your business. You know what you're going to do, but you want either a pity party. You know, I have a cousin that does that. She wants people to feel bad. She knows what she's supposed to do. She knows how to get out of situations, but she just wants people to feel bad for her.
Right. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah. I
All
can see.
right. Well, thank you, ladies.
I feel bad. We didn't. I don't know. I don't know how you would approach it with her. But I've been there before. And actually, you have to somehow. You're gonna have to though express it to her, because otherwise, like, eventually you're gonna get so irritated and then you're just gonna explode. Like, that's what happened to me, anyways. When I had a friend that was always having boy trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like probably like how some people feel about me and my boy issues. They want to like probably be like, because I've
yeah, I'll have to say something eventually, I guess, or it'll drive me crazy.
Yep.
Right.
Lana says sometimes a real friend is there to help you have a pity party, but also tell you it's time to get your butt up and move on. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I agree.
I think it's
all right.
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
be honest.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I will.
All right.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you, caller. Wow, we've had some actually real ish, people really asking for legitimate advice. I thought we would get like a bunch of like really silly things, you know what I mean?
I know, like prank callers and stuff.
Yeah, I was not expecting people calling for like legitimate advice, but that's cool. We could do that too. But I think for me, I think it's important I've been in that situation where I
you know, sometimes it's like I don't want to tell the truth to my friend when they ask me, you know, I don't, because the truth is kind of mean, I guess. But
oh no, I'm that friend. I will tell you the truth. Like that's what
Yeah.
people love
Me
and hate
too.
about me.
Me too. If I'm your friend, I'm going to tell you the truth. If I'm not your friend, then I'll be like, oh yeah, that you look good in that. If you don't look good in that, I'm going to say you don't look good in that.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
yeah,
Because I want my friends to be like living their best life, you know, like because I care about them. So I want to help them, obviously, even if the truth hurts for a second. It's better than them making like a bad decision and then being like, how come you didn't tell me or you didn't warn me? Like, well, you know?
That's like all the parents that tell their kid like they can sing when they really can't, and then they go into like these TV shows and try to sing when they sound horrible, and they say, "Well, my mom said I could sing." Your mom lied.
Yeah, they make it on American Idol, but it's like those first episodes when they have all of like the really bad ones.
Right. I told my daughter, I said, "You need to pick another hobby because you can't sing." And I said to her, I said, "Miranda, would you rather me let you go out in public and make a fool of yourself?"
Well,
Can you guys hear me now?
yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
God, I don't know why it was doing that. I had to
That's
drop
crazy.
down and come back in.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've heard you.
I know. Well, I had to put my kids back to bed because one of them woke up, and then I went to talk, and no one could hear me.
Well, we hear you now, so
Okay, good.
We'll stay on for like another, I don't know, maybe like, well, are you guys good for another like 30 minutes
Yeah, I'm good.
on the panel?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
fine.
fine.
Okay, because if you guys have to go, it's fine. But I do have to go somewhat soon because I have packages to get ready. So I'd say at the latest we'd be on here for another 30 minutes at the latest. We have a call though. All right, here we go. Thank you for calling Just a Tip. How may we help you?
Hi.
Hi.
I was just wondering. Yeah.
How you doing?
I was just scrolling. Good. I'm good. My name is David.
Oh, David.
I
Okay.
was going through the.
We saw you.
Yeah.
I saw you commenting in the chat to Canada.
Yep.
So what's going on?
From Canada?
Yeah. Well, no. Somebody with the screen name Canada was trying to tell you how to.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. All right. I get it. Yeah. Well.
So, do you have a question?
Well,
Okay.
Kind of. I was trying to think of a good question after listening to the other ladies. I was mostly just. I looked up live call-in shows. Yours, lo and behold,
That's
was like
hilarious. This is the first time that we've done this. it was supposed.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was supposed to. It was supposed to be just something like fun, and I thought that we'd get some silly calls. Probably if we continue this and make this like a regular thing, which I think we should do, then maybe, yeah, we'll probably start over time, get some very interesting calls. I'm sure.
That would be pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll just stay. I'll just stay subscribed and wait to see what happens.
Well, thanks. So, do you have any girl problems?
I've had some lady problems.
We can help you with that. We have 4 ladies on the panel. Like anything you want to know about women.
All right. Well.
Or about like
yeah.
That you're baffled about.
In a protected Christian home.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was not allowed to date until I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I just I was let loose into the world, and I did not know the first thing, and so I've gone through two girlfriends, and they both ended up leaving me. One I was engaged to for a few months, but then she moved back to her parents' house in another state, and then left me over a telephone call. So, and since then I've been single, and I've never really gone trolling or dating or anything.
So you were dating 2 girls at once?
No, I've dated 2 girls before, one at separate times.
Oh, okay. I thought you were having like some kind of love triangle or something.
No.
How old are you?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26?
Oh, this is the best time of your life.
Yeah.
Go out and have fun.
Oh my God, he's my little brother's age.
Yeah, you sound really cute, actually. You have a really cute voice.
Well, that makes me feel so old. What the hell? No.
You're a prime age. You should be out there having fun.
I've got my headphone in on my computer, so I can try to listen to the other ladies because I can't really hear them on the speakerphone.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm trying to.
You said this is your first call-in show. So
yeah, well, it will get better as time goes on.
Totally okay.
Well, we're a work in progress. We're under construction, so
I think it's going great so far.
I'll take you.
Just a little hiccup in the road.
Yeah. So, when did your last relationship end?
A couple years ago, and then after that, I decided that I didn't want to marry anybody after that or have kids, and so I was just hanging out with this girl that I knew like my whole life, but that didn't end well.
Oh no.
We just had some differences in beliefs, and now we don't talk at all. And so.
Oh. Was it over sex stuff? Religious beliefs over sex stuff? I just had an idea. That's just what came to my head, and maybe my intuition told me.
We had sex once, but then a little bit after that, she started hanging out with another guy while she was hanging out with me, and then she kind of slowly stopped hanging out with me for a while, and then we just dropped off altogether.
What a whore!
What'd you say? What'd you say, Dani?
I said, "What a whore!" No.
Yes.
Sometimes guys are too nice, and girls take total advantage of that.
Yep. That's it. It's not fair for guys. I will tell you this. You're put in a really between a rock and a hard place as a guy, because women don't like a guy who's too nice, but also they don't like a guy who's too much of an asshole. So it's like,
that's right.
You have to find, you know what I mean? And really the best thing is just to be yourself, and, it will just happen when it's supposed to, naturally. But of course, it seems like when we want it to happen, it doesn't. But when we don't, it does. And
there's people in the chat saying, Doug, you can remove the voice changer now. I don't think it sounds like Doug.
No, this guy is not Doug. This guy is.
He's too nice.
No. Oh, he sounds like. Oh my God! When you just laughed, you sound like that freaking. Are you the guy from General Awareness?
Rap?
Yeah,
he sounds like rap.
No, that kind of sounds familiar.
When he laughed, he goes. When he laughed, it sounded like him. I was like, he has a rap has a very unique laugh.
Like a very
I love his
distinctive laugh. Yeah.
I love his laugh, and that's how his laugh sounds. Oh, Quinny, they just love you in the chat. They just think you're darling. Like, we want to pinch your cheeks. If I was 26, if I was in my 20s, I would date you for sure.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm in Oregon right now.
Oregon.
Yep.
No, so are you a shy guy? Or wait, did you said you're a religious guy, right? Or something?
I am. I've gotten more religious. But when I was hanging out, my past 2 relationships, we mostly just we would mostly smoke weed all the time. On my dime, which I was.
What religion do they do that in?
That's what I was wondering right now. Like,
I was happy with that, but
yeah, what
marijuana is an entheogen, but a lot of religions don't recognize it as such. So.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, what religion were you guys into?
Rastafarian or something?
Well, it was mostly me. I'm not sure what the others. They claim I'm Christian,
Okay.
And the others claim to be Christian. And as far as I'm concerned, they are, you know. But I don't know. It didn't seem very healthy. And since then, I've quit smoking weed for the past few months, and now I just drink and smoke cigarettes, which I'm really figuring that I should probably stop doing every night.
Oh, I know. I feel ya. I mean, I'm like, I have to stop. Good
idea.
Yeah, I've got to stop with the Delta 8 stuff myself, and yeah, because it does. I mean, it's fun for a while and stuff, but man, like after a while, it's like I can tell. I mean, it does help with the depression and stuff like that, and
yeah,
I like.
I used to be. Yeah, I used to be very depressed a little while ago, but I'm not sure what changed, and that's why I smoked weed for a long time. But I think I may have just grown out of it, or maybe I just the community I'm with now in the church just really helped me, I think, as well.
Yeah. So. Well.
Yeah.
So are you like ready to get married?
I thought I was like a month ago, but I don't know. I'm still trying to put things together, you know, in my own life.
Don't rush. Don't rush.
That on somebody else as well.
Do you have a job and your life together that way?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I have a full-time job, but I don't. Right now, I need a job that gives me insurance. I don't have insurance.
Yeah.
You an exact answer.
That's been bugging me recently.
Well, I think that's great that you're even thinking about that at your age, because I didn't start thinking about that stuff until I was well into my 30s, and I wish I did. So,
Right.
That's definitely a good thing for sure. Because it is important. Insurance is important. So it's like a 401k, you know, preparing for so you can be comfortable someday and retire at a decent age and, you know, enjoy life. That's why I like to feel I want to be just retired my whole life. And that's why I want to work from home. And that's what
I do construction.
Yeah, that's good money. Is it seasonal though?
No, the guy I'm with gives me 40 hours every week, no matter what season it is. It's really good.
Oh wow. Because I had a boyfriend one time who worked in construction when I was really young, and I remember it was seasonal. He would make freaking really, really, really good money for that time. This is like early 2000s, and he made like crazy good money during
you know, the season, like when it, but during winter, like, yeah, I mean, he would go sometimes like forever without work. But it's hard. So you have to be really responsible with how you manage your money. And yeah.
Oh yes, I've been saving a lot more now that I quit smoking weed. I smoke way too much weed.
Yeah. Oh my God, I would save so much if I stopped smoking weed too. I know how it is.
Yeah.
First, like I would say, I mean, for sure. And I don't know. I also probably don't get quite as much done as I should on it, but I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah, I keep flashing over to the chat a little bit, but I'm trying. It's hard to concentrate at both.
Everyone is basically saying that you sound like a great catch. You just need a little bit more confidence.
Girls love confidence.
Yeah, confidence is sexy. Confidence is real sexy.
Girls love it.
I figured that's what I been figuring out as here. One of my main issues is I'm not very confident, and so I guess that's a good question to ask, is how to become more confident with the ladies.
Oh,
maybe that's just a soul thing.
Yeah. Trying to
it's
think,
just like an inner state of being. Like you have to just not care what they think and just be you and be comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Like be at one with yourself, you know?
For me, it just happened naturally over time as I got older. But I would hope, that, others are able to take people's advice and actually not have to be, late 30s before they feel comfortable and confident.
Right.
But I don't know. Like for me, I stopped caring what people thought, for one. I don't know.
That's the biggest right there. Don't worry about what somebody else thinks. Unless they're paying my bills or sleeping in my bed, I could give two shits what somebody thinks about me.
And you also, another thing is, you never know if you don't try, sometimes you just have to seize the moment and go for it. Sometimes,
and you also can't have expectations, because expectations lead to disappointment every time. So, just be you and just do that without expecting anything in return. And then, the right people will be attracted to you for who you are.
And also kind of like prepare yourself for different outcomes. Like prepare yourself with what to say if you are like rejected. So you know how to handle it confidently. And
don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let girls, if they can, they will. Trust me.
So that's what I've learned. That's what I've learned. So I've stopped dating for a little while, trying to figure out I'm trying to become more confident before I get back out there. But maybe I need to get back out there to become more confident.
They want to know, why does he not feel confident?
Right. What is the main thing that prevents you from feeling confident?
That's a very good question.
That makes you a little bit vulnerable right there to have to talk about that. So if you don't feel comfortable, I know it is hard for guys to open up sometimes.
Are you worth like looks, money? Like what is like the main thing? Like, do you care what people think how you look?
No, not about how I look. I consider myself pretty good looking, but my
that's confidence right there.
I can't talk to ladies. I can't bring myself to walk up to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're shy.
And I'm not sure why. Like I said,
I'm telling you, some girls like guys like you, like passive guys like you.
Find a wingman.
Yeah, that's what I've been hoping.
And maybe
Yes.
don't just go out looking for it and focus on it so much. Maybe just go out and have fun, and situations happen when they're meant to happen. I don't know.
That's why I liked my last relationship. He was really passive. It was very different than what I was used to. And something different, you know what I mean? But also in a way I didn't like that. Also, it was because just because I was not used to it. And, so it was like kind of a love-hate thing with me with the passiveness, because I felt like it kind of made me feel like, I don't know. It
Well,
was
there's
just
a line too of arrogance and confidence too. Some people are just arrogant, and when they open them, they can be gorgeous, and when they open their mouth,
mm-hmm.
they're the ugliest person in the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know.
Are you guys asking his? You guys, he seems like a really innocent guy. We're not going to ask him that. They're asking inappropriate questions. Don't mind the chat.
Dude, you'll find the right person. Just sit back and don't rush it. Like you said, it'll come to you.
I want to answer some questions instead of ask questions.
Will he take my email, Addie? I promise I can help him. I am 65. Aww. Oh, you have such a cute laugh.
Perhaps.
Doesn't he, guys?
Well, yeah.
Definitely, it's not rap. It's definitely not rap, for sure.
But it does sound like his laugh, though. It's cute, though.
No.
Either way. Either way.
There was one question. Yeah. There was one question.
now he's gonna be afraid to laugh.
Abstinence until marriage.
Yeah. Are you practicing abstinence?
I am now. I wasn't, but I am now.
For till marriage?
I would like to.
Wow. So then that means you're going to be probably wanting to get married soon, right? Because otherwise you're going to burst. Sorry, we get inappropriate here. I mean, no, seriously, I would think. You think that's a good idea? Do you think it would make you in a rush to get married? You don't think it would make you feel like you have to be in a rush?
I think if that's the reason that I would want to get married, then that would put me in a rush. But I'm trying to control myself.
Okay. Oh, well, he sounds like a great catch. Anybody interested?
That's good though, because then he'll have a relationship built on a relationship, not just a relationship built on physical connection.
Yeah, who wants to give me 5? Let's start at 5. He's very religious and would do
trying
great with
to auction him off, Ziggy.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Because you kind of sound like a catch, and I'm telling you, I know as you get older, you'll see. Guys get better with age, so don't worry. You don't have to be in a rush to find somebody right now. Men are really lucky. Seriously, they do get better looking with age, just better in general and everything. So, and it's good. It is
sometimes. Not all of them, but sometimes.
I mean, I'm not talking about super old. I'm just talking about guys in their 40s are the best ever. Sorry, always.
Awesome. I'll wait a little bit then.
Cougar Bee.
I grew a mustache, and if I shave that off, then I look like I'm 15.
Cougar Bee just bid $5. Do you feel like a piece of meat? 15. Hey, no, I need the actual cash.
Somebody wants to know what kind of girls he likes: butt guy, boob guy, bigger girls, small girls.
Oh, they want to know what's your type.
Oh.
If you could build like the perfect woman for you, would like what would what would she look like, and like what would her general like?
Like if he was designing one of those real sex dolls.
not just look. I mean, looks too, a little bit of looks, but also like character. You know, not just looks. Because he sounds like he actually has some morals. I don't think he would go for a girl just for their looks, but maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's really hard. I haven't really thought about it any. I guess I used to think about it when I was first dating. I guess I really liked super short, like emo type.
Mm-hmm. Oh, spinners.
But now, but now, like, and my last girlfriend was exactly my height, and she was definitely not emo, but I love her very much anyway.
How tall are you?
So I think I'm pretty much down for anything.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Okay.
So, just right about or below average, I think. I don't remember.
I'm not a perv. Man, the freaking just the tip line is blowing up. I swear. It's like I'm not even joking. It's like blowing up.
Are people calling in?
Yeah, like crazy. I don't know what.
I
wonder if we can join them.
Let you go then.
I wonder if they could join in on our call.
That would be really
like
funny.
A conference call.
Yeah, like I don't know if that works. Like I don't know. Here, I might be able to actually. Hold on, let's see. Thank you for calling Just a Tip. How may we help you? Hello? Oh. Merge. Hello? Oh, we got 2 people on here. Okay, cool.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Eddie.
Eddie?
Hey, I have some advice. I just recently became a father. I have a 3-month-old newborn son, and I have a problem, and I hope maybe a parent or somebody can help me out.
Okay.
Well, my son, his testicles taste funny.
Oh, Jesus.
What? Ew. How do we get rid of this guy? Drop. I don't know. I just dropped both of them because that was freaking weird. Ew.
That probably was Jim Terry.
Talking about kids? I'm not going to let somebody up on a panel talking about kids licking kids' testicles. That's not funny.
That sounds.
If he would have not said a kid, it would have been funny. Oh God, here we go.
What was the phone number?
It doesn't say. Thank you for calling Just a Tip. How may we be of service?
Hi, I wonder how many bags of M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, the lady in the black could eat in one sitting.
Jim?
They're saying you're Jim. Oh, he just hung up. Is that really him?
Dear. Probably. It seems like his MO for sure.
Hold on, let's see. I don't know if I want to answer it. If he's gonna keep doing that stuff. Yes, dear. Not right now. In a second. It's $14.99. Darling, shh. No, stop. I'm live. Gosh. Is it Mallory? No, Mallory wanted. It did kind of sound like Mallory, I guess, but I don't think it was. Jim Terry is his name. I'm looking. I don't see him live. Or does he record? Does he do these things and record it, or does he go live?
No, he'll record them sometimes.
Because that's how I catch people in the past. I would go to their channel and I would see that they're live, and I'd bust them out and be like, "Oh, so are you live on YouTube right now?"
Roswell Baby said, "Answer like a phone sex operator."
Hi, this is Andy. I'm calling from Orlando.
Okay.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hanging in there. Hey, listen, I love the program, and I'm really happy that you gave the opportunity to come on tonight. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. How's it going?
I just wanted to say that I'm watching, and I think you have a beautiful smile. You're one of the most incredible women I've ever seen.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay, I wasn't talking to you, Dani. I was talking to the other lady, okay? Fucking bitch. Hey, listen, I don't like artists. You're an artist, aren't you, Dani?
What happened?
Dani, you're an artist, aren't you? Aren't you an artist?
Am I an artist? I
yes,
paint.
I can tell you're an artist by those Picassos you drew over your eyes and fucking eyebrows. I mean, what kind of fucking crayon do you use on your eyebrows?
Is that the same?
I'm going to come over there with a wet nap, and I'm going to make you look surprised.
Okay.
Is that Mr. X?
I was told I could get a little advice over here. Can I get some advice?
Yes. Let's hear it.
First of all, with that last caller that was on the program who said he's 5'9", and that's average height. He is 100% correct. 5'9" is average height if you're in the 5th fucking grade. That loser.
Okay.
I'm 5'9". I mean, what Arby's does this guy work at?
Okay.
Fucking loser.
Okay. Next.
I mean, that guy is literally 2 weeks away from being able to date Dani if he got his own YouTube channel, if you know what I'm saying.
Dani.
Whatever her name is. Now listen.
Oh,
you have another person, a third person on the panels. Who is that? The jar. What is it? A jab. What is that?
The jab. Brandy.
The jab. Who? Brandy. Are you there, Brandy?
Yes, I'm here.
Brandy, how come we can't see you?
Can you see me?
Can you please show yourself, Brandy? I just want to see what I'm dealing with. Brandy's got like the greatest hair ever. Brandy, can you smell your own butthole with that huge ass nose?
Sometimes.
Brandy, I was just kidding. Put the thing back up. I don't want to see you. You're fucking this up. I just lost my heart on for your friend over there, the blonde. Seriously.
Is that Jim or Mr. X? That's what I want to know.
Mr. Who?
Is it Jim or Mr. X?
Mr. X?
Yeah.
Mr. X? EX?
I don't know who that is, but right now I'm manipulating myself. I got a hand on the gimmick.
Oh, that must be Jim. He uses
this is
that
Michael guy,
himself.
isn't it? Is this Michael?
This is my, yeah, you got me. This is Mike.
Mike who?
My cunt. Hey, listen, why don't you get that 5'9" guy back on? We can see if we can get him some fucking chicks. How long has it been since he had a woman?
Yeah, this is Jim.
Yeah, let me tell you something. That's been a long time for that guy. This is what happens when you let your uncle molest you at a family reunion. You got to stay away from those guys.
Okay. Now
what's the blonde's name again?
You're not paying.
You know my name. He knows my name.
I don't know her name. All I know is the other night she was flashing around a little bit of her lingerie that her man bought her. I just wondered how the evening went.
They wondered how the evening went.
Good. It's always good with him.
Oh.
Did he use all 3 inputs?
No.
What 3 what?
All 3 inputs. That would be the mouth, the vagina, and the and her butthole.
Okay,
the poop shooter, the shit locker. Shit locker.
Nobody uses that input.
Listen, everybody likes it in the shit locker. Honey, I know you, the one that's holding this show in the black there. What's your name, Stacy?
Danielle.
Danielle. No, in the black. What's your name?
Ziggy.
Ziggy, that's not your real name. What's your real name? Probably Amanda or Misty. You look like a Misty.
No, Adrian.
Adrian, listen, you had somebody come over there a few seconds ago and they were talking to you off camera and you shooed them away. Who was that?
Why?
Who was it?
Why?
Well, I don't know. You were mean to him. You told him to get the fuck out of here. I thought maybe it was one of you dinner or maybe having homework. I mean,
I did not.
what was that?
I was not mean to him.
You were like, get the fuck out of here. It's bad enough he doesn't know who his father is. Is that kid white?
What? Wow.
White. Is your children white? That's a no. Okay, so you're into the blood. You're into the brothers.
Oh my God. Hey, we can't get into the racist stuff. That's that Michael guy. You guys remember the Michael guy?
Is it?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
don't
sure?
think that's Jim Terry. I think that's not. Yeah, because does Jim talk like about kids and stuff like that?
If he was pranking you, yeah, he would. When he was talking about me showing the lingerie, he was on my panel when I did that. So it probably was him.
Let's see. Okay, I can see. Okay, this is a different number, I think. We'll try it. Oh, God. Thank you for calling. Just a tip. How may we help you?
Hey guys, it's Jim Terry. I was told to call by Diva Push. She said you guys were over here. How is everybody?
Great.
Good. How are you?
This is one wild show.
Yes.
It is now.
Was that you? I mean, I'm assuming, I guess. How? Wow, you're able to change your voice, really.
No, I tried to call. I tried to call in earlier when that one guy was on, the short guy, the midget, but I wasn't able to get through.
Oh.
What goes on over on this channel?
Oh, well, right now we're just doing just the tip line. Do you have any?
What's that mean?
Means we're going to give, if you have any questions or, you want some advice, or do you need any type of life advice, girl advice, relationship advice? We're here to answer your questions. Okay, well, we're here to give advice. We don't want your advice. We'll give you advice.
Well, I appreciate that. Can I ask what you do for a living, ma'am?
I do. I have my own. Why? Oh gosh, here we go.
I mean, if I'm going to take advice from you, I need to know what you do as a career.
I have several. I have stuff going on. I have my own business. Why?
What kind of business do you own?
We are not professionals in the we are just regular individuals with life experience.
For entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, entertainment purposes only. I am not a counselor.
Okay, well, I have a friend. She's a female, very close friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And she dated a guy who, when they met, they wanted to be intimate, but the only way that his penis would work is if he looked at hermaphrodite porn. I wonder if you guys had any experience with this, and if you've got any advice from her as to whether or not she should stick with this guy or not. By the way, he runs a YouTube channel.
No, she should totally dump him.
I've never had something that weird happen. No, I would not be. No, but I'm sure there are some people that are into that kind of like weird stuff.
She definitely shouldn't sleep with him like 7 more times.
Was he on drugs?
Sure. She should get out then.
Smoking crack at the same time.
I say whatever gets the D hard, go for it.
You gotta admit that a woman that would continue to have sexual relations with a man who needs to look at hermaphrodite porn to get it up for her would probably have to have pretty low self-esteem.
Yeah, I guess you would think.
Or maybe she's just really nice and she's waiting for the time that he's going to be comfortable enough for it to work.
Well, listen, I think you guys have a great channel here. By the way, my name is Jim Terry, and every Tuesday night between 10 and midnight on Jim Terry TV on YouTube, you can come over there and check me out.
Yeah, I've been over there before.
Have you been over there, ma'am?
Yes, I've been there before. She was just telling me, I mean, I've been there before, yeah. And Dani said she knows who you are, and I don't know if the job does.
Dani's a friend. Dani and I.
There's awesome membership content over there. Yeah, everybody should go over there. on Tuesdays.
Jim Terry TV, 10 o'clock to midnight. It's every Tuesday from 10 to midnight. And by the way, we are not one of these shows. We are not a true crime show where it's a bunch of fat pigs smoking e-cigarettes in their pajamas, shooing away their half-black kids. So it's a lot of fun over there.
Oh really? My daughter is not half black.
You have a daughter?
Yes. So.
Oh, how old's your daughter?
Why?
Well, I mean, you brought her up. I'm just making
no, because you're scared. Because you're trying to talk shit. And no, my daughter is not half black.
Teacher.
Huh?
Okay. I was an elementary school teacher. I just wondered if she was, in 5th grade or high school or what the deal was. I mean,
I'm sure you were an elementary school teacher.
I was. I got a degree and I taught elementary school when I first got out of college before I played football. Yeah, it's a true story down in Florida. I was emotionally, physically handicapped children. I was a special ed teacher and did physical education. Is that hard to believe?
It's hard to believe that you freaking even would graduated from elementary school. So I mean, yeah, kind of.
I won a national title in college football. I was a full NCAA scholarship athlete.
And maybe in your dreams. But
well, listen, if anybody doesn't believe me, you could go to jimterryfootball.com.
Oh.
You can also see my pro football career. Jim Terry.
Oh my God, is this guy for real?
He's funny. I like him. If you understand him,
he takes it too far, though. He does kid jokes and that stuff. I don't like the kid stuff, the racist jokes. I don't like that. Why would you have to bring up half black? Why would he have to say that? That stuff that is not okay at all. And at that, I'm gonna end the freaking. I don't want it to turn into something that's like racist or something that goes beyond like what's fun. Like it's fun to like mess with people and stuff, but we don't have to use race and we don't have to use like gender, sexuality, handicaps and stuff like that, or mental illness. So he went to an all-black college, so I don't like that. I mean, besides that, like, he seemed like he could be cool sometimes, but I didn't like those jokes. Too much for me. And I think I'm pretty like laid back. And that was just a little too much. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this thing on. No, I mean, if it's gonna be like that, like every time, if it's gonna be like that, people calling like that and just like ruining the time, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that anymore. Oh my God. I mean, I guess I could hang up on it, but I always try to give people a chance, even if they're just, I let people talk, even if they're talking shit to me or whatever, because that stuff doesn't bother me. But when people are but I don't want to offend, I don't think there's any reason to bring somebody's race into it. And
I think with Jim, he pushes boundaries to see what he can get away with.
He sounds like that Michael guy that was in here that called here.
That guy was weird. That guy, he was like totally serious though. Are you talking about the one that like we looked him up and it was all like he had stalker charges?
Oh, yeah. Doug is no. I can handle Doug over that. I can handle Doug way over that type of humor. I like the Howard Stern like shock jock type humor, but not like that is just like he does. He's trying to see how far he could take it. If one thing doesn't work, then he tries something else. If that doesn't work, then he tries something else. He's trying to get a reaction and trying to, obviously he makes money at doing it. So
yeah, that's what it's entertainment, for him. Like, it's not, I don't believe that he's serious or that he feels like any kind of way about people like that. But I think he says stuff that he knows, like you were saying, like, we'll get a reaction from somebody.
I mean, why? But why? What if my daughter was half black? You know what I mean? Like, what would?
True.
That's what I was thinking. And what if she was standing right there? That was kind of rude.
Just like saying things. Yeah, exactly. It was just really. I don't think kids should be brought into it, at all. And race or that, no, that was not okay. Sorry. But I mean, sometimes he would start to be cool and then he would take it too far again, and see how far he could take it. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to next time just hang up. We could still continue doing stuff like this. It's just that, well, I guess I'll just have to keep hanging up on. And somehow there's probably a block setting, and I'm sure he has 5 million different phone numbers. But I guess I just have to, that's what I would have to do. Because it just kind of like spoils the fun. But besides that, guys, we'll take any questions besides, anything. Like, you don't have to, I don't like to censor here, but as long as it's not like, right, we need a rule about that. I definitely need to set a rule with that. Just nothing racist or homophobia or
yeah, I just want to say I did say I like him, but that's because like I'll play along with him like to an extent, and he doesn't get like super offensive with me personally like that either, because I just kind of go along with it. And I've noticed that that's, that he doesn't take it to the extreme if like,
right,
if you just play along with him, you know what I mean? If you have like a mutual understanding of who he is.
Yeah, and he could
but when he
say
starts
whatever.
to notice that he's triggering people, then he pushes it.
Right, but and like he could say whatever about me and whatever. That's fine. Like that stuff doesn't bother me, but don't talk about my daughter, and also don't anybody's kids actually, or the race stuff, and like I've already said a million times. So I'll just have to, the pedo jokes, like I don't want any stuff.
Yeah, that was creepy.
I can be, I'm really laid back and stuff, but that's just that's not at all where I was wanting. I don't want this channel to go. I mean, I want to have fun with that and do that. Do this maybe like once every couple weeks or something, but I want it to be fun, not like mean and or right, Brandy. He was gonna listen. He was the guy before him, Amber. It was him the whole time. Aw, thank you, Ethereal.
Yeah, I had to switch rooms before he said something too bad, and my son looked at me like, what?
Yeah. So yeah, I was trying to, I was kind of put on the spot. I guess I didn't even think about what to do if something like that happened. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I've just.
This is our learning experience show.
Yeah. I do have a lot of packages to get ready anyway, so I guess I am gonna end it, but yeah, my back of my earring just like fell off. But anyways, I always say to people on panel to show their face. When they see their face, he makes fun of them. Yeah, but you know, you can't. That kind of stuff, like, look.
Yeah, he called me a dirty Jenny Garth, or if like Reese Witherspoon had a cracked out sister.
Yeah, like that doesn't. What he says to me don't bother me. But
yeah, I was like,
okay. And stuff like that. You know, I'm a grown ass woman. I don't care. You know.
No, that stuff doesn't bother. That's fine.
Yeah, that's why
I don't care about like that at all. I mean, that yeah. The other stuff. Grammy Lulu. You allowed him to insult and laugh when he insulted a jab? I did. I don't think I would laugh at making fun of somebody. So if it's probably a nervous laugh, if anything.
Yeah, people laugh when they're uncomfortable.
I am a nervous laugher, and that was awkward. So of course I'm gonna have nervous laugh.
You laugh because you're like, oh my god, I can't believe that they just said that.
Rude. It was so fucking rude, dude. I mean, like, that's why. I didn't think it was funny at all. I thought it was too far. I didn't think anything he said was funny at all. Not those jokes anyways, at all.
Yeah, there were some good callers. That's true.
Yeah, I didn't like his comment to the jab. I thought it was rude. I thought you had said a lot of rude things. The jab's like...
The chat loved David.
I thought what he said to Ziggy was worse.
Well, I know, but I'm used to this type of stuff.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Me too.
I'm used to it. Like, this is... I deal with it all the time. So it doesn't bother me. But... yeah, I didn't want him going after. Yeah, it did. It made me really uncomfortable because I should have hung up on him. I should have. I was like, after what he said to her, I really wanted to hang up on him, and I should have. And that's my bad. Like, that's just I did not agree with that at all. So. But I guess it's a lesson learned. I think I was like a deer in headlights. I've had this happen before one other time. Like, I remember where I've got myself in trouble before by letting people like that talk longer than I probably should. And I have a bad habit of that, like of allowing people to talk, because I try to allow all opinions, everything, so I don't want to censor anybody. So that's probably why too, because I'm kind of like torn. I want to let everybody speak in all opinions, but I also I have to set boundaries and stick to them when it comes to some things, like racism and stuff like that. So that's definitely gonna have to be, just if I continue doing shows like this, it's just gonna have to be something set in stone, and I just hang up immediately. And if they just keep calling back, then I just keep hanging up. But I keep blocking if it allows me. So it was just a learning experience. But yeah, please don't take it like I agreed with him at all, and because the Jab is like one of my biggest supporters. I would never want her attacked. I don't want any of you guys attacked like that. So you know that Jab, right? Do you,
Oh,
hear me?
absolutely.
Okay. I didn't think it was funny at all.
That
If it came
nothing
off like I
you could
thought
bother
it was
me.
funny what he said, I apologize because I want to make it clear right now. I did not. I was very uncomfortable. I thought it was.
I have very thick skin.
I know, but I don't want. I did not think it was funny. Now I try to laugh off the stuff about myself, but I'm used to. Like I said, I'm used to it. So on here, people always. I mean, people have said the most horrible things to me on here, and it just. I know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, so, and I don't feel like. I don't. It just doesn't bug me. But I don't want it to happen to other people. Like, but anyway,
you can't take people like that too seriously, anyways. Especially when they're clearly just trying to get a reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. David was. We should have let David stay up. Actually, I would date a guy that's. I think I would. I've dated guys that are 5'9". I would date a guy that's 5'9". As long as he's taller than me.
5'3", so that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as he's taller than me, then I would date him. So, like, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I guess I do like tall guys. It does seem like all the guys I've dated have been really tall, but maybe I somehow subconsciously seem to go after tall guys. But I mean, I would date somebody who, as long as they were taller than me, if I was gonna date, but I'm not. So,
did you give us the update on your dating life or whatever earlier, or did people start calling?
Oh, yeah, no, people started calling in, and I don't think I did.
That's what I thought. I was like, did I miss something?
No, I hadn't talked to him today. I think I did. He hasn't texted me back since the night before. So I can't keep my days straight because I'm got my schedule all screwed up. So yeah, last time I heard from him was like over 24 hours ago. I don't know if it was something I said on my channel or what, but I that's what I'm assuming, because I guess I probably said something that was upsetting. I don't know. So I was hoping that we could still be cool. So yeah, it's sad, but overall though, like, I had a really good day considering, so
that's good.
And you're in such a better mood, which makes me ecstatic.
We can't.
Yeah, and you look beautiful, so that's important,
Oh, thank you.
Like, that helps. That always helps. Like, when you do yourself up and you and you look nice and stuff, like, that helps you feel better, even if you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't get to dress up very much. So you didn't text him no, I haven't texted him since. Oh, well, no. I did actually. I asked him. No, I thought I did message him, like, still not anything like as far as relationship wise. I mean, I did ask him, like, if we could still, like, hook up. Like friends with benefits thing. And he didn't answer, but like,
he might be better at that
over time. Like, I can, like, he might, I don't know. We'll see.
Would you be cool with that though? Like, do you think that
yeah,
you could do
I could. I think
feelings?
I could at this point. I definitely couldn't, like, at the very beginning, but now at this point, I think I could.
But as long as like I wasn't, either of us weren't like tied down to each other.
I
Not
told
that,
you.
I mean, not that I would sleep with another guy, but what if I like want, I mean, for one, he doesn't, or I'm not going to put all that stuff out there. Never mind.
I told you that was going to happen. You said, no, not friends with benefits. I said, that's how he's treating you right now. You might as well get a good D down and and explore your options.
I stick with Amazon? What? No, that's not the same at all. If you're talking about toys and stuff, that's like not even near the same to me. And I don't know, like,
I mean, it's not the same, but it works, right? Like,
I bet he stops by to visit you for that once a week, though. Can't pick up the phone, but he'll come visit you.
Well, I don't know. He's pretty good. He's got some pretty good willpower, actually, for a guy. I was surprised. I'm really, I mean, in comparison to some, like, he's not like complete, he's not like a like a raging horn dog or something. He's not, he isn't. The ex is, but he's not.
Nobody said you couldn't have two friends with benefits.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like we couldn't, because if it's friends with benefits and you're like tied, and it's still like, okay, you're just messing around with that one person, it's still like a relationship, really. But I don't like to sleep with two different guys, though. But I mean, there's other things you could do.
I don't either. Like, even whenever I've been single, it's like one at a time. It's
Yeah,
just
I've
too
never
much
had
drama.
two guys.
I'm living vicariously through her. I've been married for 17 years. So
I've never ever I don't think I've ever had sex with another guy. Like,
I've always worried, like, what if you got
like
pregnant? Like, I don't want to go on Maury and have to find out who's my baby daddy. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. I guess that's yes, but yeah, exactly. Plus, like, the diseases and stuff. But so if you could just like, okay, for I don't know. I just don't want to I think that's part of the reason why he's not talking to me, because I probably put out too much info.
well, he already knew that you had a channel and that you talked about stuff. And plus, he gets in the chat when when you're talking about him and stuff. So it's not like he could really say anything. If he had a problem with it, he should be like, dude, why are you on here talking about me? Like, why don't you talk to me privately? But no, he engaged with you.
Yeah, he gets like, but he only does that when he's drinking. I bet he is drinking tonight. I can guarantee he's probably listening.
You know what,
hey, JJ. I call him JJ.
It takes 2 minutes for somebody to pick up the phone and say, hey, babe, how's your day? Like, literally. I call my son at least when he's on the bus on the way home every day. It takes 2 seconds to say, how was your day?
Yeah, I know, but some people are just like different, I guess. Like, they just, I don't know. There's just some people, I've noticed over my dating years and stuff that some people just have some like really just kind of different things about them. And I've learned I won't ever figure out why they're the way, why do they do this, or why do they do that? I don't.
Do you think like he even knows why he does the things he does?
No.
When she asks, though, he gets, man, like, why are you asking 2,000 questions? Because that's a relationship, and that's what you do.
Yeah, we didn't talk. We didn't talk much. He knows that. You know, really, it was just it. That was the problem. Is like at the beginning we did a lot of like talking, back and forth, but after the very beginning, we got very comfortable very quickly, and we would just like be together, and we wouldn't even like we just like be there and watch movies or whatever. So it was cool in a way though, because we were comfortable with each other in that way, but like still, I wasn't getting to know him really.
I just think he has like a double standard. Like it's okay for him to come to you, hang around you and hang around your daughter, but he was like, "What? You want me to call you in front of my son? He's not a little kid. His son's what, 14, 13, 14?"
He probably
Yeah, that
thought
was the weird part. Like, he said he hasn't been with his son's mom since he was like 3 years old or something, for like 9 years. It's like, then the kid isn't super attached to the idea of you and his mom being together. So what's the problem with introducing your son to a new woman? Like, why?
He could probably care less. He's like 14 years old. He's got his own life going on. I know, 14 years old.
Like the kid probably watches porn on the internet and stuff.
Right,
already,
right.
Like.
That's what I was thinking in my head. The kid's probably in the
Yeah, me
bathroom
too.
whacking off.
Yeah. Like, he's not worried about his dad getting laid. Like, what the hell?
if it
was a daughter, it would be one thing. But your son, like, come on, bro. Show him what men do, Like, quit treating him like a little baby in a bubble.
Right. He's not like putting on a show. It's been years since he's been with the mom. It's not like, oh, we got to play this part for a son. Your son knows what's going on.
I'm wondering. That's why I thought it was weird. I did think it was weird.
You can't make a phone call.
To be honest, I did feel somewhat kind of like I did feel like there was a little bit of secrecy in some ways.
I told you he's a Scorpio rising. I told you were going to feel that way. I was like, ooh, he's a Scorpio rising. Like, you're going to think he's super secretive and stuff. Like, that's why I was trying to tell him in the chat. I was like, bro, you already have that working against you because you seem that way even when you're not being deceptive. So, like, you really need to, like, keep that in mind and be... Well, yeah, he needs to keep that in mind and be, like, more open with the communication. That way, what's already working against him doesn't make it look really, really bad,
Yeah. But,
he didn't have to announce you. I mean, he could have made just a friendly phone call. He didn't have to say, hey, dude, guess what? I'm talking to my new girlfriend.
Well, I don't know if maybe he thought I was going to yell at him or something. Because we're so new, like maybe he didn't know how it would react because I was irritated at him because in text he could tell that I was pissed because he just now was telling me that he's going to be meeting up with his ex on Monday, which I thought he was taking his son home Sunday, and so I thought maybe we'd be hanging out Sunday night, and he knew I would be looking forward to hanging out with him because that's just like what we did on his days off, and he was going to have Sunday and Monday night, so yeah, but he didn't tell me anything, and he had known this whole time, for days. I was like, how long did you know that you weren't taking him back Sunday, you're taking him back Monday, and then you're having these plans with your ex, and she's meeting you 2 hours away. You know what I mean?
See, now I have a different opinion. I told you friends with benefits, but now I'm like, maybe that's just what he wants. Maybe you shouldn't play into his hand because that he's thinking, okay, no commitment, no relationship, but I still get what I want. Maybe it's better off if you just keep him at afar. Because you're going to still have feelings and be attached, and he's going to, oh, we're just friends with benefits, and then you're going to get hurt even worse.
Well, that's why you just have to, I mean, if that's what happens, if I agree to something like that, and if that's what happens, then that's my bad. I mean, really, because you have to, I don't know. Like, I think I could do it, but who knows? Like, if I felt like I couldn't do it, then I would have to be like, okay, we can't do this, because usually those things don't really work. But I mean, I figured maybe like for a while, maybe, until like maybe he opens up more with me and stuff. And
that would be awesome if you are just friends with benefits and he has no other friends with benefits. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a deal that, look, we're not going to be together, we're not going to have a thing, but I don't want you, you know what I mean? If I'm just sleeping with you, I don't want you sleeping with me, Melissa, Jen, Tina, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and the only reason why I wouldn't want that is just disease, really, because really it shouldn't matter, because if it's just friends with benefits, so that means you could do whatever you want, really. But
and that means you're sleeping with everybody he slept with, though.
Yeah.
Did he ever take you on a date? That's what Peanut Butter Jelly Time asked.
I'm not answering that, because I feel like that's somebody who knows us or something.
They said other than the drive-in.
I feel like that's like, is that the ex or what? Or I don't know.
Did you guys go to the drive-in?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's other
so
drive-ins?
That's that David in the chat. That's the one that called in. Aw, he was sweet.
Yeah. No, 5'9" is not too. As long as the guy is taller than me, I'm good. I don't know if I'm actually looking for that. I was looking for that with him, I guess. The first date
and had snacks. What's that mean? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, the first date, that's what we did. We went to the drive-in and had snacks.
That sounds like a great date.
No, it was great. It was amazing.
I love eating in my car, and then you could smoke cigarettes in there too. Like, that sounds perfect. I wish we had a drive-in here. I would totally be down.
I live right across the street from a drive-in.
No, I don't smoke though, so like, yeah. Thankfully, he got out of the car to smoke.
I'm like always going to the car to smoke cigarettes, and I bring snacks with me. So it's like, if there was a movie in front of me, like, that would be cool. I probably wouldn't watch it. I'd probably
take a blanket to the movie.
ADD, but
there's a lot of positives about him, Amber. I mean, but I'm not. I don't want to. I mean, I think it would be awkward to say all the positives, but I'm not trying to paint like a just a bad picture of him or anything like that. Like, there's tons of positives.
Well, if we identify the positives, then we know what to look for in a new guy, but also add to it like better communication skills and stuff, you know?
It might be something, to look at a later date if I ever get interested in dating, but it's not important if I'm not wanting to date.
I think what's important is like, this is what somebody had told me after the whole thing with Doug happened, was like that I need to identify my non-negotiables and like not break those boundaries, you know? So whatever things that you absolutely have to have or absolutely don't want, like identify those and then make sure that whoever you're with, like that other things can be different and change, but like those things must be there, you know?
Right, and hold to it. Don't compromise on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Like always, like it's always the one the one that you really, really, really like is always the one who has those non-negotiables. You know? It's always the one that you really, really want to be with that has those non-negotiables. So that's what sucks.
But you gotta give and take in a relationship. You can't keep giving and him keep taking. It doesn't pan out that way.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think I'm sure he realizes that. He realizes it. He knows that he's a quiet. He's just he doesn't. He's just he doesn't express himself very well. Kind of wondered in a way, like I don't know. I don't know if it's like PTSD type thing or what.
But why would it be a PTSD thing if it's like, because he has PTSD from going to war and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does that have to do with relationships?
No, I mean the PTSD thing as far as why he's so quiet and stuff.
No, it's probably just his temperament. Based on his astrology chart, I would say that that's just him.
So you don't think it's like I don't know.
I mean, it might have been intensified after all of that, like it might have made him a little bit more reserved or quiet, but he's probably just like that. People who like to talk, they like to talk, I
kind of just wondered. Lindsay Smith said, David, what is it about premarital sex that is bad to you? Wait, what goes against everything you were saying last night? What does? What? What do you mean? I'm confused. Do you guys know what she's talking about?
think she means like how you were upset and everything, and then like you're romanticizing things when you're thinking about it like later by yourself when you're not actually involved in the situation anymore. Like now that you've had a cool down period from when you were actually upset and like,
Mm-hmm.
like talking to him on here and all that kind of stuff. And now you're like reminiscing.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, why am I going to, I mean, the truth is just the truth. My feelings are just my feelings, but I do have, I still am sticking to like, what I've said is,
it's okay to question it and try to make sense of things and ask, like, could this be responsible for his behavior or could that? Like, I always want to understand things when they're all said and done.
Right.
It doesn't make you
I still am sticking to
like my person or anything.
I'm still sticking to my decision and stuff, but like, I mean, at the same time, like my feelings don't just go away overnight, That was kind of like one of the things I was like really hurt by with him is like he, when asked if he's still, if he really loved me or, he said I did, and it's like, okay, how I did, and then he wasn't.
How do you just turn it off?
Yeah, and it's like, okay, well, then you really didn't, because that doesn't just turn off overnight. Okay. I mean,
Right. And when did he stop?
I don't know. I think
You know?
I don't
We need
know.
to get on the
If he would
same
just
page.
communicate with me, I mean, it would have never happened. He would be here right now. That's what sucks about tonight, because I'm pretty sure he would probably have been here right now. But you know, I was hoping like we could still like be cool, but sometimes I wondered if he was using me. That's why I needed him to open up more and put more effort, or I needed him to see that myself without having to like bug him about it, because I wanted to see his words match what he was saying, or his actions match what he was saying, you know? Because people lie I mean, we could sit here and say you could sit here and tell somebody you love them, but that doesn't mean you actually love them. You know what I mean? It shows in like how you are towards a person, I feel like. And I know that people
Right. Words
show
are
that
just letters.
differently. I know people show it differently, but I don't know. That's also another reason why communication is just so important. That way you can, you know, instead of, you know, shutting down things that your partners ask, you know, wanting to like seriously answer a question. Don't get annoyed if they're wondering if, you know, you're mad or something. Because in the beginning of a relationship, it's like you're figuring each other out, you know, and so you have to, especially when you're dating somebody who is like so quiet. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, my boyfriend, he's always like pushing me for more communication and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, like no news is good news. Like we're not having a problem. If I didn't tell you that there's a problem, there's not a problem. Why are you asking me if everything's okay? And like, you know, like he's kind of pushy a little bit like that. But at the same time, I know that he's like that because he cares, and we're just different. You know what I mean? So it's like the both of us kind of have to learn. Yeah, like he needs to learn that like when I'm okay, like, you know, just because I'm quiet, I could still be okay. And then, you know, I'm like trying to accept the fact that he's like a little bit more like needy in those ways than I am, you know? Like that's what you do when you're in a relationship.
I don't think that's something that's just for now. That's something that will like subside over time, I think.
Yeah, hopefully.
It will. It will. Like as long as I mean, if it doesn't, then that's when I would start to get really upset, because if you're with somebody for a long, you know, like a year, even I'd say a year, like if you hadn't cheated, gave them no reason to you know, doubt you, and then, you know, I could see over time that it could get really old. But
I just hate those serious conversations, like those, you know, can I talk to you, or can I ask you a question? And I'm just like, oh God, why? Like, why does it have to be so serious? Can't we just live in the moment, have fun?
Well, yeah. No, I turned off the call. I turned off the call, guys. I was gonna get off here, so actually I do have to get off here. So, but thank you guys for coming up here. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And I will be on here tomorrow, I'm sure. So, and we're gonna do something with Quinn.
You should prank call into Jim Terry's show tomorrow. Because he always has the phone number posted. That would be
Maybe
funny.
I will. All right. All right, guys. Oh no.
What?
Oh dear.
Nobody's gonna bash you.
Oh.
Nobody was bashing you actually at all. And so did I see your follow-up? And I would let you up here if you wanted to, but then I don't also, if you've been drinking, I also don't want to put you up here. And let's see. We can't turn off our feelings that we go back to what we know is best for us. It's because we can't turn off our feelings that we can go back to. Well, yeah. I mean, just because you love somebody doesn't mean you just... I get that. I understand. Is your date with your ex over pelican snot? What? Is your date with your ex over pelican snot? What is she talking about?
I think, well,
I think she means, is your date over with your ex?
Penguin booger, but she said pelican snot.
Oh, okay. Aw. You guys, Jason's he's a nice guy. I don't know. I mean, he just doesn't communicate well. I keep having this freaking notification keep popping up over and over and over again that says that it says OBS is using your microphone. Oh, okay. How do I end? Well, I can't end that. Oh, well, actually, I probably could. I don't know, actually. Well, I'm going to go here in a second anyways, guys. I didn't blow your phone up today. I don't care. Why would I care?
Can I have yours?
My what?
The one that you were eating?
My what? I want a breadstick.
Oh, you didn't have any yet?
No, I haven't ate anything yet. No.
Here. Catch.
Why are you throwing it to me?
Because I can't get it over here.
But I'll get it later. I don't need it now. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I blew up your phone. I didn't contact you at all today. What do you mean? Not talking tonight, last night, and other night. I mean, you act like nothing ever happened and you blow up my phone like you did today. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand why you're getting so freaking, like, defensive. It's like you haven't heard anything I've said. And you're saying things that a 3-day bash fest.
About it.
Hold on. What? It says, sorry, I can't. This stupid freaking. Basically, a 3-day bash fest. And yes, you did from 12:55 to 4:08. It's not. Are you talking about last night? You're talking about last
13
night.
messages is hardly blowing up someone's phone. I'm sorry, but
no, and they were like four word messages. You know what I mean? I would say one thought and then I'd say the next thought. You know what I mean? And so he's just, I don't understand why he's trying to be an asshole. Like, I did not bash him. All I said is, I want you to call me. You're sitting here once again. You know, like, you don't communicate well. That's it. That's all I said. Okay? You can't fucking have it all. Okay. What are you trying to, what's your point? What's your point? I haven't messaged you since when? How many hours since has it been since I messaged you? I mean, just
you know, Jason,
don't worry, I won't be messaging you anymore. I won't message you anymore.
Yeah, if he wants something different from you, then he should act differently. And then, you know, he can't do the same thing and expect different results.
No, don't worry. I won't message you anymore. Okay? I haven't messaged you for hours. I didn't know we were, you said we were going to be friends. I know, he's intentionally trying to be an asshole because he's taking things I've said like completely wrong, like I'm being mean, and I'm not being mean. I'm just seeing her talking. I was wanting to talk to you about it, but you wouldn't call me like a normal person.
She hasn't said one bad word about you.
Yeah, I did text you and ask you if you want to be a panelist. I was trying to be still cool with you. So that's a problem, me texting you, asking if you want to be a panelist? What?
Yeah, dude, total gaslighting.
I was trying to be nice. It was like an olive branch.
Jen Hoffa.
I know, I just seen that too.
I'm all sorry. It's not a funny situation, but that comment, like, I can't. Oh, dear.
No, I'm just so disappointed in him, like, right now.
How come he can't just text you back when it's just the two of you? Why does he come on here and message you or, like, comment to you in front of all these people?
Because I don't know. I don't understand either. I don't know why he's doing this.
Like, for someone who tries to use the excuse that they're, like, quiet or reserved.
Did you ever message me and use your big boy fucking words and tell me not to message you? If you didn't want me messaging you, fucking communicate that. That's all you have to say. You have no freaking right to even any dog in this fight because you didn't use your fucking words and say what you wanted. We text each other constantly, nonstop, for months now. Okay, and that was a nice message from you. What's the... Nobody's saying anything bad about you. I've never said anything bad about you. And I always make sure also people don't understand also is that this is like such a small amount of what you've heard. It's just such a small amount of the story. There's so much more context and stuff, you know? And I know it's not fair because, you know, it's like me telling his story. So yeah, I understand. But you know what? If you didn't want me talking about this stuff, all you had to do was tell me. The other night. So I'm trying. Well, it's not it's not like it was any like bashing. So I don't know what do you have to tell. I mean, all I said is that you didn't put in much effort, but instead and into as a and then you started attacking me and try to act like or try to make me look bad by trying to say I'm like crazy or something or because you're trying to say I mean what were you trying to say? You were I mean it was obviously to be an asshole. Yeah, and the nice texts they were nice texts I sent him. They were really nice. They were nice texts.
Ziggy, why don't you let him up on the panel?
He can come up in the panel if he wants to, but he can.
So he can give his side.
I mean, that's fucking irritating that he can come up on the panel, but he can't call me. That's why I fucking don't want him coming up to the panel because it's annoying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He should be telling you his side of the story,
Right.
not us.
I know,
And that's what I
why
just
I'm
wrote
so
to him.
irritated by it. Like he's more worried about like talking about this to you guys. I wouldn't have to talk about this to you guys if he would talk to me.
That's what I just wrote him. I just wrote him, hey, you know, she's hurt. You don't have to come on here and try to embarrass her. She's already hurt. This is between you and her. You know, she's already hurt enough. You don't have to add fuel to the fire.
I know. Like, did he not see me how upset I was? Like, I mean, I had a good day. Does he have to fucking make sure that I'm just like I sometimes think that some guys like to see like making a girl like cry over them and stuff. Sometimes I feel like that. Because like I don't understand like why to kick somebody when they're down, you know? I was obviously today I had a really good day, you know, and considering everything and you know, I thought I sent you some nice messages.
13 of them, Ziggy.
No, I haven't messaged him for hours.
That's ridiculous. Like if he thinks 13 like that's crazy. Like my ex before he died, like he would blow up my phone. Like, I mean, it would be 13 texts like within a 5-minute period. Like that's blowing up someone's phone. Not over 4 hours.
I didn't call him at all. When I think blowing up, I think like calling, texting, answer phone. You know what I mean? Not texting. Yeah. Like the stuff that I was texting him was just like random stuff. Like that's what I do. That's like, and that's what I've been used to for the last few months. I would just text him like random thoughts throughout the day. Okay. And so, and he would text too. So I didn't know it was a problem. I mean, I understand things are different right now. He's upset, but like you have to learn how to communicate. I mean, that's like that's the main thing you told me at the very beginning. That was super important. And you were the one that actually mentioned it. And it's so true. But I knew because I knew that was going to be our biggest obstacle because of, I don't know just how like quiet you are. I don't know. And I didn't know you had to get up at 5:30. You said you were getting up at 7 and leaving. And your phone's on silent. What's the big deal? It's to read when you wake up. It's to read when you're waking up. It's not to sit there and like I'm expecting some kind of response when you're sleeping. Like you are really seriously like thinking way too highly of yourself right now. They're random thought messages. They're not of anything like, oh, the worst thing I said to you that is, oh, can we still have sex? All the other ones were like, just like some things, some goals I accomplished. I told you, and I only told you because I trusted you with that. But now it's like, I don't know, like you're acting a little bit vindictive. When I say like over and over again, all you have to do is call me. But anyways, I do have to go, guys. I have a lot of packages to get ready. So thank you guys for coming up here. And I will talk to everybody later.
Have a good night, Ziggy.
Well, thank you, Jason. I mean, I appreciate that. All right. Good night, guys.